Hey everyone. Actually, the only one I didn't mess with was this one. Good enough. Had a weird thing. The camera's turned off on me. How you doing, Arsenal? Share some love. Yep, finally. There we go. Now I'll post one link. Not gonna spam it all over tonight. Ooh, that's too cool to not screen capture. Ding. Cool. All right. Well, take it easy, Arsenals. I need to figure out where I'm at here. Oh, I need this to shrink that there, close that there, and where's my instructions? So weird reading off the screen. Slow PDF. Okay, I know I got the wheels on, so that's on, that's on. Got the mud flaps on, the wheel. Excuse me. Okay, and I put those on. Okay, so 52. Okay, so that's not what's done yet. Hey, Ryan. Where you hiding? Oh, I've been itching to get back at this. Can I make this even bigger? See how that goes. Guess I can if I just make my stream smaller. That's hilarious. I can't even see my stream. There we go. Oh no, that's a waste. I wish I could adjust that zoom. It doesn't give me enough control. You can't. So you got nothing you can work on? Okay, nope. It's been exactly enough time for me to forget where the parts are. You've got 4 or 5 projects on the go. Well, that's pretty ambitious. I tell you, it's warm enough here. We could almost want to have a fan running. It was 19 degrees on my way home tonight. Da, 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 da. It was very weird when first time I tried to start the stream, 2 of my cameras stopped working, but I think it was a StreamYard's thing because it showed my logo. We had a storm on Tuesday, cold again. So how cold is it out there today? I tell you, man, it was warm in the warehouse. I took my sweater in, and then at break I took it out. It's like I didn't need it. And that's when it was like 15 degrees. I have a habit of writing on my arm, and it didn't come all the way out. And I scrubbed hard too. Minus 20. Oh my God. You can have it. I mean, so there was 40 degrees difference from your end of the country to mine. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I don't like the up and down. That's how people get sick. Watching it go up and down. No one knows how to dress. Oh, that's funny. The way I've done the screen, I can't even see the ads. There we go.
Hello.
Shazam. How you doing?
Okay, I guess. How about you?
Oh, tired. Made it through today, hell day, but you know what? It actually come out really good.
That's good.
Yeah, for all the doom and gloom, actually it was okay.
Nice.
It's
Been
always
eyeing
nice.
this. Oh, sorry.
I was about to say it's nice to show new bosses that you don't need your old boss around or a bunch of your other employees.
Oh yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, it went so much better than I thought it would. The myth, the legend.
That's great. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, I've been eyeing this Carnage helmet bust, and I don't know if I want to add it to my wish list or not.
You know what? I like it more than I like the Iron Man. But that's not saying much because I really don't like the Iron Man. I
No,
really,
not
really
much
don't.
competition then.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to pick it up, a dented box for $45, and I passed on it. That would have been pretty good. Dented box, it's still sealed, and I passed on it. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know for a fact, but I think a lot of the details on Carnage are stickers, right?
It kind of looks like it.
And if it is, I mean, that's gonna be a real downer. Now,
I don't know.
if it's painted, I'm like printed, then I'm like
Um,
more than halfway there to wanting
I
it.
think it's stickers because, like, on the one piece I'm looking at, it looks you can kind of see the outline that makes it look like it's a sticker.
That's the thing. I wish the photos were better, but
I said that before, Ryan. I think, and that's fine by me. I'll take a first order stormtrooper over a scout trooper.
oh no, I want a Scout Trooper helmet for sure. Seriously, yeah. No, I definitely want one of those.
Call me late to the party, but I want to start a first order army for minifigures.
Oh, gee.
I'm late. I know I'm late to the party for that.
What? Yeah. What's next? All right, a Stormtrooper army. I mean,
Hey, Mama, how's it going?
where? Oh,
I'm
nice.
on my own. Oh, you OG fans.
Okay, I don't know why I look at instructions and then I put the parts on the table and I just moved on. It's like, okay, let's pull some other parts. Well, maybe we should actually do something with the parts already pulled.
Oh, Carnage has an underbite.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Might get it. Who knows? Don't quote me on anything. Oh, and they also leaked the Venom one through the images of the Carnage one. I don't know if you heard that or not.
A Venom head?
More or less, because for one of the box images that are shown on Shop at Home, the back image, you look at
Right.
the top where it would say Carnage, it says Venom. No joke.
Oh. Huh.
It's kind of funny that they leaked their own set ahead of time.
Well, one of the problems with the Lego site is it's real easy to do what's called URL hacking. If
Oh,
you got if you have an idea of how they structure their URLs, you can pretty much sniff out stuff they've got on their page that's not public.
oh,
Yeah. It, the Lego website turns out it's not the most secure website in the world. Um, yeah. Not that anyone I know would do anything nefarious to it, but
mm-hmm. Ryan, you better tell us what this project is soon.
yeah, it better come soon or he's gonna do something bad. Two of these. One grumpy Manitoban. Boy, I'm sure glad there's some space between us.
Yeah, there's a lot of space between both of you guys for me, so that's good, I guess. Because then that puts me even more distance away from Ryan. Then I guess. I
Listen,
don't
I'm only 24 plus hours away from kicking both your butts.
know.
If I drive with nothing but Timmy's and 6 hour energies fueling me. 7,
How
9.
far would you drive for a Lego set, though? That's a question, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't drive that far for a Lego set, but I drove. I guess the farthest was. I mean, for that deal for that Halo set, when I did that, that was like Laval, Quebec. So I don't know what the distance is from here to there.
Okay.
Uh, I want to say 900 kilometers, and maybe not that far. Six to 700. But I
Oh,
was already heading there, so literally I was passing him no matter what. The detour was only 20 minutes off my route.
okay.
Yeah, but it was a 1 o'clock kind of in the morning meetup on his street, which I'm sure his neighbors weren't too appreciative, and my family was asleep in the car or trying to sleep.
Oh, I stand corrected. Okay. Oh, for sure. Oh, but Ryan, I'm streaming Saturdays now.
Mama still hasn't gotten her order yet.
Really? It's been that long?
Ooh, that's not cool.
I might as well multitask while I'm on here.
You kids and your multitasking. When I was a kid, we single tasked and we were happy to do it.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be not at the house to edit said videos tomorrow, so might as well have it ready to go. So, yeah, just gotta
I was
import it.
talking to a guy at work about forklifts, and I go, when I started driving these machines, the particular machine that he was on, I said, because what he's driving had a pistol grip, which a lot of them do now. I said, when I started, they had 6 analog sticks, and if you try to use more than one at a time, it wouldn't work. That's how the technology's changed that. Now he's basically got a jet fighter pistol grip that's got like let's see, four, six, 8 buttons plus the horn plus up and down plus it's a forward backward on the joystick. So yeah, there's a lot going on now.
Um, what the heck is this one? Oh, is this the bad one?
Saying due to Brexit, it had returned to Canada, had nothing to do with it. Brexit?
Brick set.
Brexit. I wonder what Brexit would have to do with bricks and pieces, unless it somehow got routed through the UK. Anything routing through the UK
Oh,
right now is not going to be fun.
I need headphones because I can't tell if this is the one where I didn't include the prices or if I did include the prices. Like, which clip is this? So I forgot to delete the clip that I didn't want to use.
Delete. Delete. I just realized I'm in Blue Jay glory right now.
Sounds about right. Well, I'm in Flames glory. I don't know.
Well, you can't help where you're born.
Oh, I
I
didn't
no
know
longer
that.
have a clue where the parts come anymore from bits and pieces. No idea.
Jeez, you can hear my chair squeaking at the start of this clip.
Squeak.
I'm thinking about getting an upgrade for my chair, to be honest. So
Well, I mean, anything you sit in for a long time, invest in something you're gonna be happy with, right?
yeah.
Okay, this looks like it's gonna have some steering componentry. Cool.
Okay, so yeah, it was the second clip that I was thinking. Good to know.
Nine. I grabbed the wrong parts. Stupid. Okay.
Hold up.
Duck Dodgers. I heard duck, so that's the first thing popped into my head.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I confused myself for a second there, and I was like, "Wait, why is that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's because I'm dragging the file onto the computer. That's why it's not there anymore." Ooh. Nope. X out of that. I don't want to open up the clip. I know what the clip looks like.
Be gone, clip. Be gone. Banished are ye. Where is this stupid part I'm looking for? Tell you, the toggle on this drives me crazy.
One more clip. Right. Okay.
One of these.
Oh wait, I forgot. I title each individual clip when I drag it onto here. That way, it helps me identify without opening up the clip for when I'm dragging them onto the editing thing.
Sure.
So that's what I'm doing right now. I was like, oh, I have to be very specific because I have to make sure the wording's the exact same. If I don't put, like, for example, I have right here Monkey King review part, whatever, and if I what was going on is I put Monkey King part, whatever, it's not going to show up under the other ones easily. So, yeah. I don't know.
I'll tell you, I thought a lot about that big Monkey King mech when I was in the store. It's very, very tempting. It looks like it's a cool build, but at the same time, it's like kind of burned my eyes a bit.
Yeah. And apparently the cloth is a pain to get uh, accurate, I guess, to what they want.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
You know what I looked
Oh,
at too? That had it's funny. I even had a little bit more interest, even though it was a smaller set. Was whatever that white dragon one is. I was mesmerized by the little wings. I don't know why.
huh.
I
Okay.
mean, it's by no means the best dragon, but yeah, it looked kind of cool. And I know you know which set I'm talking about.
For Monkey Kid,
No, actually, that would have been Ninjago.
White Dragon.
It looked kind of very white.
I don't know what
Maybe.
dragon that's been released recently that's white that isn't already retired. Was it? Did it have a temple in the background of the box?
Well, this was actually on display. This was
Huh.
actually on display. Let's see if there's a picture of it.
Because the only white dragon I can think of is the one that was included in the Ice Emperor's castle.
Because I don't think it was a big set. Oh, okay. Wu's Battle Dragon. Yeah, this.
Oh yes. That's the one. My bad.
Yeah, tiny little one. But I was looking at the dragons. Like it's got basic mixel joints and stuff. It's nothing fancy. But then I looked at the
Hmm.
wings. Like, oh, the wings are kind of cool.
I was tempted to pick that one up. It's no longer in stock at my store because my store is so small. They can only have so many new sets. So they basically January 1st. I remember watching them as they put all the Ninjago stuff. Or no, it wasn't January 1st. It was the 14th, I think, when the Gardens was releasing, everything was being put on sale for the old Ninjago stuff, and I'm like, oh, made me wish I wasn't buying the Gardens for a split second there.
Yeah, and I took a close look at the display of that. I mean, that Gardens, that's neat. That's for
Oh
sure
yeah.
neat. Um, I think it'd be a deadly set for me to buy because that would be like as cool as it is. I'm sitting there like, if I bought this, then I'd be going down a deep dark hole. Like I
Oh,
got the
getting
one
the
or
other two.
yeah, it's like when I bought the Ninjago mech, the Quake mech, it's like that was just a cool thing, and it didn't necessarily make me want to get into the rest of the theme. And I got the one or two discount sets floating around, and that still doesn't make me want to jump headfirst into the theme. But I tell you, that big build of the gardens, like, ooh, that is interesting. Like every little piece is something different and new, and
Mm-hmm.
not boring and not repetitive.
No, not repetitive at all. And there's definitely a bunch of Easter eggs to the show. So
Well, that would go right over my head. Like
plus
that's
there's even a Clutch Powers minifigure, you know.
no, so much of that I would like. Was you right over that? No. So are they gray or light gray? Light. Mm, probably light gray.
3 minutes long. That's normally about average for Brickhead's review, I guess. Not much I really can say about a Brickhead other than look at the detail, look at the part. You know,
That's not any better. I think the solution for my headphones is to put the whole thing on a USB extension and then hang it over my head or something. Just so I don't have it down bothering me.
mm,
Or just buy a wireless Bluetooth one. I can't imagine how good that's going to sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I bet you a lot of people are going to be disappointed when Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness comes out because they're getting all hyped saying it's going to be like Spider Verse and stuff like that. I bet you it's not going to be. As much as I hate to think
You really
that,
don't think so?
I would love to think that I'm wrong, but I don't know if they're going to do that. I have
I
that
mean,
major
I think
amount
the
of
Doctor
doubt.
Strange stuff is going to be literally so whacked out and it's all CG'd to death. I mean, there was I mean, his first movie was already pretty heavy, and I think his second movie is just going to be like even worse. I mean, for CG, not that it'll be bad CG; it'll be amazing to look at, but I think him going through maybe the quantum. I mean, there's so many options with Doctor Strange. Totally unlimited, especially with today's tech.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere they want to go, he can go. I just don't want them utilizing like time repetitiveness crap again. Yeah, you got us once. Don't do that again. Give us something new and
Oh,
a little original.
oh, so it's not coming out until March 25th, 2022.
Makes sense. They're probably hoping to get people into theaters that really pay for it. I mean, we definitely don't want all this second wave to show up on streaming services. Gotta leave some reason to go back to the theater.
Sorry, just talking stuff. That's all. That
It's funny, you'd think it'd be easier for me to follow chat, but it's not, because I'm looking at the left side of the screen only. Okay, so I gotta duplicate that. funny. I've been watching and listening to so many streams lately. So many Technic haters out there. I mean, it's one thing to not dig a theme, but like they're just so strongly against Technic. I can't imagine hating any theme so much. Ah, the peace and quiet. I haven't found any more brickheads. It's really interesting to see Legos going after a lot of Lego YouTubers and Lego, or brick, I should say, brick YouTubers and brick website people. Even if they're just, commenting and reviewing sets, like if they're just mentioning or comparing to Lego, oh my God, are they flipping out?
What's going on?
Oh, Lego's going after people again, trying to flex their muscle.
Oh, for me finding more brickheads? No. I've literally cut myself off from looking at Marketplace and Kijiji. I just can't.
I almost grabbed the was it Mercat app, but it's pretty much for the states only.
Ah,
Yeah, I think that's the name of it. But because Ryan buys stuff from it, and Mandar, right?
yeah,
MAR, and
Mercari. Yeah.
no, oh, that's it. That's it. And yeah, not for Canada. I mean, there might be a workaround to installing the app, but it's like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not meant for Canada, then I'm not going to find any deals in Canada. So it's like, eh. I hate steps that are just so small that like they could have given us more pieces to the step. Like, come on.
I don't know if they might have any in stock at my store, Mama. I can call tomorrow while I'm waiting at the train station, see if they got any. If so, I don't know. I might be able to pick one up
It
if you.
costs you the same to ship it as it would to buy it. Like,
Yeah. The thing is, mine's on sale for like $2 off, something like that. So, I don't know. Words.
oh, well, that's not so bad. Let's see, 12 long. Which one? Oh, must be this.
Yeah, I might be able to work some stuff out. Yeah, for sure, Mama. I don't mind doing that if you're really wanting it. Yeah, I know. That was my
12
thoughts when I
long.
saw it in store when I first found it.
And the cheapest looking Lego part, the silly wheel. It just looks like cheap plastic.
Oh yeah, Mama. I know the set number. This is the one. So, yeah. I might build that next month, honestly. Who knows what I'll buy next month that I can build alongside it. I just was like, this is a retired Brickheads. They got it on sale, which means my store's not going to be getting any more of it. Pull out the points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my wife's built that one, I think. The Easter chick.
Yeah.
Did see a whole bunch that my wife didn't have, including like all those animal brickheads. The pairs, saw them all. They're pretty cool looking.
See, I almost got all the season one from each season brickheads. I just need Christmas and Halloween. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure they'll still do them. Hopefully.
Going back old school. Haven't done this in a while. Using the tape. See if this helps. This thing is just super annoying. Oh, that was dumb. I taped it down and I literally ripped it up. No.
Bet you when they release the Venom one, it's basically going to be the same build as Carnage, just with the color scheme of Venom.
If they do that, they're going to get roasted for that.
Well, I mean, I can see them doing that though, because it'll be the cheapest option for them.
Oh yeah, sure. It's basically a repaint then.
They've done repaints before for minifigures and stuff, right?
They've done it for everything.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't put it past them. I'm predicting right now that it's going to be a repaint.
But usually they put some time, they give you a chance to forget. For them to do it immediately or concurrently, it's like, oh, bad decision making.
Well, I don't know why they would release Carnage before Venom, if you ask me.
Venom's more popular and just to get whet people's appetites. Because as cool as Carnage is, Venom vastly more popular. I mean, everyone just looks at Carnage as a clone of a clone. Not exactly original. It's one thing to have Venom and have him be kind of psycho and all this nonsense, and then okay, so let's take someone who's even more psycho. It's like, and has an even bigger grudge. Kind of weak. But it looked great on a page, and I think it was trying to think of who was one of the first artists who did. I think it was Mark Bagley, who had done the comic and did Carnage, who at the time was pretty prolific, doing a lot of the Spider-Man books at the time. I mean, I could be wrong that it's him, but I don't think so.
So I'm kind of thinking my replacement parts order might have gone through this time because I did it with a different email, same address and everything, but just a different email, which I've only used once or twice before in orders.
Right.
And I downsized what I did for an order, made it a maximum of 5 parts, 2 torsos, a cape, and then 2 parts for the set I'm repairing.
Right, yeah.
And I haven't gotten an email saying, we're sorry, there's been an error. Please contact us.
Yeah, I know, that kind of sucked.
Thing is, out of all the 5 parts, the cape is the one I don't actually own a piece of. I'm just getting it because I'm anticipating me buying the Thor mech.
Oh. I liked it when I saw it. I think it's an interesting little mech. I just don't know how much I like Lego keep making sets of crap that doesn't exist, like they're the ones creating it. It's like, yuck. When they could be giving us stuff from the comics or from the movies or whatever, it's like, and then we see these weird things like a Thor mech, a Thanos mech. Like, really?
I think it's their way of doing action figures, which that's how I look at them. Basically, it's like an action figure, more or less.
Oh God! Well, then it's poor. That's a step down for me.
Octane coin hasn't sold out yet. So that's good, I guess.
For those that still want it.
I don't believe Lego when they say that there's a concept art poster you can buy that's limited one of 500. I don't believe that at all.
What, that they would limit it to 500?
Yeah,
Why?
it's
That's not a big deal to have a lithographer limited to 500.
well, I got it for basically so cheap for points needed to redeem it, and it's I don't know.
It costs them nothing. That's the thing. It costs them like nothing, especially in the quantities they get stuff done. And I'm assuming they don't do it themselves. They get a publisher, a printing press guy, to do it for them. So it's not a big deal at all.
I'm not going down that dark path.
Well, you're not going to collect artwork?
No. I'm referring to Ryan
Oh.
in his comment.
Oh, Black Series. Yeah. Because he doesn't have enough plastic to burn money on. But I tell you, they're nice.
Oh yeah, I've seen them on the shelves. They look nice. Just not my cup of tea. I tried getting into action figures once, and I just ended up collecting them just for the clones. And even then, I wanted the ones with the removable helmets. And then those started getting expensive, and I'm just like, no.
Okay, this is crazy. I got no clue how to connect this.
That's my Kool-Aid. Okay, Ryan? It's the Lego Kool-Aid.
Is it too late to say I quit? Well, no, I'm just looking and it's like, I don't get this. Maybe this. Oh, you son of my gun. Okay, maybe this should be the other way.
I was watching someone stream, and they're like, I don't like the carnage set. It's not kid friendly. You know, Lego's supposed to be made for kids, and it's a toy that's centered for kids. Yada yada yada. It's a scary thing. It's like they should go back to being doing for kids stuff. And I'm just like, there are adult collectors too. You know, it's not even. The box literally says it's 18 plus, so it's not even directed towards kids exactly. So
Yeah.
see ya, Mama, and hey, Jeet.
Hey, Jeet, how you doing? Take it easy, Mama. Miss Eileen has left the building. Oh, hey, wifey. Yeah? No? You didn't watch anything with that. Didn't feel like it? No?
I'm doing fine. Just finished slapping together a review, I guess. Where's that saved?
Jacob lies, Gee. Don't believe him. Speaking out of his hat.
It's possible.
Can't believe a Canadian. Thank you.
Yeah, everything that comes out of my mouth is a lie.
That's what I say. There you go.
Hmm.
You save me some time. A big favor. Oh, Ryan with the big words. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a camshaft or something. I forgot how much I dislike doing Technic.
Would you rather 100 burpees every day or never work out again?
Or neither.
Yeah.
This one guy at work, I was telling my daughter this. He got in my face, thought he was a tough guy. I go, listen, just back the F off. See these gray hairs? I was kicking guys your age's butt 20 years before you were born. Back off. Now, if you want a good fight, I'll get my 16-year-old daughter to kick your ass. She's an athlete. She got better abs than you. She'll embarrass you in front of you and your wife. Oh, to tell you, and I won't mention his culture, but trust me, it's one where they don't respect women. That was the worst insult I could give the guy. Oh my God, he lit up. And then I said, when she's done with you, then I'm going to kick you in the nuts. Yeah, that really got him. Go away, tough guy.
Squidward's beautiful dreamer. What?
What's the SpongeBob stuff you speak of?
Like I'm SpongeBob's number one fan, so I don't know about that.
Jeet's bringing the heat. Yeah, that rhymed. That was cool.
The more I look at these beatboxes, the more I want to buy more of them just for the tiles. And I'm like, no, no,
No,
no,
no.
no, I can't get into that game.
You want to know something? That'll be one of those rare times where I will say, you know what? Go order it on AliExpress as soon as it becomes available. Because trust me, all those tiles will be like $2 for the whole set. It'll be nothing.
I keep saying that there needs to be a checklist for what tiles there are to collect. Like some way, shape, or form where you can have a checklist for the tiles.
Well, once Bricklink has updated everything on those sets, those parts will be listed, and yeah, you can kind of make a checklist from it. And if not, maybe I'll write a script that'll just take all the tiles out of whatever order Bricklink's screwed them up in and made it easy for people.
And apparently the names for the second wave are actual sets for them, and I'm like, oh great, how's that gonna work?
They're trying to make everyone's life hard.
Well, I just imagine that like one of them is supposed to be like a car or something like that, and I'm like, okay, is the car gonna be covered in tiles? And the idea is, okay, scan the car from different angles with your figure to get the tiles or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's always going to be about the tiles. That's what they're trying to make a point of, I think, with this theme. Scan the tiles. Make TikTok with your tiles. Or brick talk, I guess.
You know what? And I just realized something else that's going to go pop with this stupid theme. I mean, the music is tied to Universal Music, right? They get a
Hmm.
limited license to share this stuff and do all this stuff. I'm pretty sure the license is not in perpetuity. So at some point, the music's going to disappear. How cool is that going to be when the songs that you were doing a year or 2 or 3 or 5 years ago don't work anymore with it?
Hmm.
As you
And then
watch.
even okay, and then when the app itself goes into retirement or whatever, like the theme dies out, it's people are gonna be looking at the set and be like, I don't want this anymore. There's no
Yeah.
point to it. Which then again, there isn't really, besides collecting all the tiles.
And the figs.
Yeah,
The figs are cool.
there's no playability with it really. It's just
No.
collectability, and those can only last you for so long, or you get bored of it.
I mean, you also end up with collectors who collect, obsolete obsolete toys or obsolete technology. There's always
Hmm.
a weird interest, and I see some people who will go, "Oh yeah, this was cool, but now it's dead," and they'll want it. There's always an audience for something.
Like a part of me is actually starting to wonder, should I get the Party Lava box? Because it's based off of the mascot. Like, are they going to release different variants of said mascot? I don't know.
I'm looking where they want me to put some stupid sticker. Where's the sticker sheet? Screwdriver.
Toy Story 4, the only set they have in stock for that theme is the Duplo set,
Really?
and they're limiting it to three.
Well, I mean, that's pretty typical.
Here, I want to buy three Duplo trains. How much is that going to cost me all in all? Do I really want to fork out almost $80 just for some Duplo trains?
I don't know how much you like the Duplo train.
I'd have to be crazy in love with it. Are they still restricting three for five? Yeah, they still are for 501st. It's so common nowadays to find that set on shelves. No, the interest has kind of died down.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same case for the TIE Fighter. It's going to be so overproduced, which makes sense. It's the cheap TIE Fighter. It's the cheapest way to get your hands on a TIE Fighter that looks okay. It's something I want for sure, just for that reason, because it's a TIE Fighter. It's cheap, and yeah.
Which one? The one I got at the beginning of the year?
If it's a $50 one, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's pretty cool for what it is.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know why they threw in a droid. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, why? It's such a weird choice, if you ask me.
Um, well, you've always got a droid with an X-wing.
Yeah, well, it's kind of
Every
like
every X-wing has an astromech. I mean, it's just a common thing to have. So,
I know, but in the history of Tie Fighter sets, there's
oh, Tie fighters.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why.
Sith Art is back in stock.
Yeah, full price though, eh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I want it, but I would love to pay $30 to $50 less. But it's still actually very high on my wanted list. It's not like I've gotten cold on it, but I want I want a better deal.
I bet you they'll come out with another one that's called the Jedi, and it'll be like Anakin, Obi-Wan, and then Rey.
Ooh,
How much?
screw Ray. No, Qui Gon. How about
Well,
Qui
there
Gon?
has to be a parallel to every Sith character. Who's the parallel to Maul? Obi-Wan. Who's the parallel to Vader? Oh, Anakin, I guess. I don't know. I'm mixing stuff up. Just
Hmm. Well, I just don't want to buy anything with Ray in it again if I can help it. you know, just not a great fan of her character.
Don't you dare talk
Or
about
how
Daisy
she,
Ridley like that.
yeah, or just how she, whooped everyone's ass with virtually no training.
Yeah, that I kind of found
Apparently,
weird.
you become a Jedi by absorbing it through the air, kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
kind of
Just
like
from your
COVID.
parentage. Just
Just,
from your parentage, yeah. They say the I never really understood how they say that the Force can't necessarily be passed down, but then there's the Skywalkers where it
yeah.
just kind of happens, and then now you get the Palpatines are just as passed down. Like, what's going on with that?
No, there was so much hokey business. I mean, it's funny that the Disney stuff was bad enough that made people appreciate the prequels. It's like, geez, Lucas wasn't that bad after all. You know, that's the thing. Like when you see I mean, it all depends on which ones you grew up with, too, of course. But critically, the prequels were panned, except the third one is amazing. I mean, 20 minutes of lightsaber dueling is just beautiful. But I
Jacob
mean,
Kelso. Hello, welcome.
anybody else here? Nope.
Oh, it's a ghost town here.
Nope. Invite only. How did you get in? Who left the locks off the doors? Where is that? Oh, way over there, huh?
I don't know. I want to pick up the Sith art. I just don't know when I'll find an opportunity to do it because that one definitely deserves to be done with the promo.
Well, and you got to buy 3, you know.
No, I'm not. There's no way I'm forking out for 3.
No.
No. What was that going to be like? It's $500, something like that. Here, let's see.
$450 before tax.
472 total.
Well, you got lower taxes. You're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. Well, that's GHST that I only have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about PST.
No, you're lucky. Oh, Jacob, what are you building tonight? Jacob Kelso. Yeah, I know. I threw you there, eh? What? What?
What do you mean? I don't have anything to.
I didn't say I had anything to build. Oh my god. I mean, look at this. 2 3-year-old instructions. I'm zooming in on a 32-inch monitor to see the orientation of a sticker, and I'll tell you the truth, it's still not clear.
Don't
That's
bother with the
horrible.
sticker then.
Oh no, it's not a big deal. It's going on. See, since I'm building the garbage truck, I imagine a whole bunch of these stickers are not going into this build. So I'm really curious. I mean, this will be the first time where I'm going to have a sheet with extra stickers. Stickers I'm not using currently until whenever I get around to building the A build. One of the Technic groups I'm in is really awesome because they specialize in C builds, mocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because almost all the good Technic stuff has 2 builds to it, and they all come up with a third or fourth or fifth idea that you can make from just the parts from the one set. And some of them are really nice about sharing the instructions. Some of them sell them, but most will share. And some of them are super cool.
Still can't believe Lego has an entire section of their website dedicated to just one thing.
Why are you shocked?
Because they hyped it up to make it look like they would add more to this theme, but they didn't. Like it totally backflopped,
Oh,
and it says it's retiring soon. Oh no, gotta buy it right now.
well, a lot of people jump as soon as they see retired soon. It's like, oh, if I buy now, I'll make money on it in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna make any money on a piece of wood.
Oh, people thought it. You know
And
what? Almost universally, everyone I know who did buy the wood figure regrets it at any price. They regretted it.
like I saw it on clearance or whatever when they were putting when Lego Shop had almost nothing on sale. I saw it for like 110, and I had the money. I was like, do I bother? And I'm like, no, no. I'd rather put it towards the gardens. I'll get much more enjoyment out of a garden set than I will out of a block of wood.
Yeah. I mean, you're paying for a wood statue, you know. I know a lot of people would rather just buy a $30 clock and they would have been a lot happier than
Yeah.
buying the wood statue.
And the thing is, they're encouraging like make art with it. Who's gonna work out that? Like no,
And that's the other thing. No one I know has painted it. And I know two people whose the wood is cracked on them.
really.
Well, it dries out, right? Um, and one is now worried that it's starting to age and discolor a bit just by absorbing what's naturally in the air.
Hmm.
Maybe they got more, crap in the air like smoke or whatever or oils.
Hmm.
But I mean that's a concern for some people. Mm.
Yeah, you want to fork out almost $815 to get 5 of them?
And do what with them?
Just have them there in your collection.
Nah, nah. I would buy an entire Ninjago wave before I'd buy one stupid looking figure. And that's not knocking Ninjago. I guarantee you I would enjoy it. Where do you think you're going? Go hug your mom. My wife had a birthday. She's
Nice.
older. And we spent lots of money and rubbed it in her face.
Oh, I can't buy another Falcon at the Lego store. They're out of stock, apparently.
Been out of stock for a while. What do you mean, the UCS?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's been out of stock for a while.
What if I want to buy another one? I really want to buy another one. I joke
Hey,
about that to my family sometimes, and they just shake their head at me like, "What are you gonna do with it? Build it?"
rent it, make money for, well, not, the interest has died out for a lot of people. They're now looking forward to other builds.
Like
But
an R2D2, Brian.
yeah, well, I mean, I figure it can't be worse than the original, and if it's more or less a one-to-one with some updated bits, I mean, it should be a pretty good purchase. But I
I
mean, we
liked.
don't know until we see it.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they haven't done a C3PO in a while. Because the last one they
Uh,
did that was not minifigure was the Technic one, I think. I don't know.
I tell you, and I really regret not picking up. I've had so many opportunities to get a bunch of these ugly Technic ones. And by the way, I don't know what's uglier, Technic Vader or Technic Stormtrooper. I mean,
Mm, I,
C3PO is bad, but I think it's still up between Technic Vader and Technic Stormtrooper. Those are some hideous builds. I mean, and just think of the. I mean, someone sat there at Lego and thought, you know what people really want? They want a Technic Vader.
Here, I'm looking up to see what this looks like because my memory's foggy on it.
Oh God, this is gonna blow you away when you see it. Then.
So I vaguely remember what it looks like. It's just the fact of like, what's worse?
Yeah, how can it be that bad? It can't be that bad. Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'd have to go for the Stormtrooper. Vader actually looks like Vader, and the Stormtrooper just looks like a droid.
Okay, I made a mistake. No, I gotta correct it. Yuck.
But they did good, decently for the battle droid and the super battle droid, I guess.
Oh
Oh,
man.
but R2 is just ugly. But 3PO looks fine.
All right, why didn't you stop me? I grabbed the wrong pieces.
I'm not paying attention to what pieces you're grabbing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Shoot. They're both wrong. Ah, Jacob. I'm sitting there like, how come I don't have 2 extra holes? It's like, well, it's because you grabbed the wrong part, dummy. And then you continue to build on it. Duh.
Oh, there was a Django one. Oh, that looks okay.
Yeah, the Django Fett, better.
Pit Droid looks fine. Droidica looks
Yeah,
okay.
no, I think it actually looks pretty good.
They didn't release a lot of these, obviously.
I'm really, well, not as few as you think. It's just a lot of them ended up in clearance bins and stuff. Not huge sellers.
Who the heck would frame the Minton box set of that? Look at a picture of someone who put their set that's sealed in a glass case.
Well, it's a good way to protect it,
Yeah, but like, is it
especially if you
worth that
seal
much?
it. Well, box collectors are funny people.
Darth's Angels. What?
Darth Angels.
Oh, I'm looking at the buildable figures, and it shows Darth Vader with a. Why is it showing First Order stormtroopers on motorbikes?
Because that's cool. You know, one of the first things I did when I built the Biker Scout, the constructible one, like it's cool to have it on the that speeder bike thing, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then I took him off that and I went and see would he fit on the Technic motorcycle? He's a great fit on the Technic motorcycle. Maybe he's a bit big, but he looks good on it. And I just thought I left him like that for months. I left him on the motorcycle. I just thought it was so wicked having a biker scout on a bike on a motorcycle. One, two.
I don't know. I feel like Brixie's a little bit changing with this news media stuff that's happening to him lately.
Well, I'll tell you what I did the other day.
Oh,
I clicked on the description for one of his videos on his live streams.
oh,
Oh my god, that's a huge thing you gotta read. His rules and all this other garbage he's got, right? Oh my god, he's become so full of himself.
no bad words, no promoting channels. Keep chat about Lego and Brixie. No politics or religion. Mods handle issues. Don't ask me mod. Don't imitate someone else. Mods rules and ethics. Oh, fun. Oh, fun.
I mean, see? I know no one ever reads this crap unless someone is directed, like, oh, read my whatever in the description to find out where to get this thing. Okay. Then people read the descriptions. Otherwise, they don't bother. But it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
He's treating it like a business rather than a community, if you ask me.
Yeah, and uh, any other Lego guy, you go into their chats, big or small. You meet someone and you end up becoming friends.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that because no one can talk.
Nope. It's
They
only him and only
straight up,
him.
straight up simp and straight up give him money, and it's like, ugh, it's the worst. I'm no longer even trying to hide it. Like it's just the worst of what
Well, to be honest, he
this.
seems kind of disconnected whenever somebody recognizes him in public, and that's just my personal experience. He
Well,
just doesn't seem like he wants to talk to a fan in
well,
person,
because
you know?
well, he's probably an introvert for one, and he's probably not good socially anyway. So any celebrity he gets, if it's face to face, like it's one thing to be a celebrity with the internet, you have that distance, right?
Yeah.
And to be face to face with someone, big difference. And when you're face to face, he doesn't have, the Lego basement or the Lego cave. I mean, he's
hmm
just him, the shy, awkward guy.
I found interesting in his Beyond Brixie vlog, one of the advice that was given to him after the interview is that he wasn't necessarily being himself. He wasn't fully himself. And I'm like,
Mm.
as advice that he gave to me, that was one of the things he said is be yourself no matter what. So I don't know. That struck me as odd that the news team was telling him that.
I mean, it doesn't even matter what I think or say because, you know, anyone who supports him or likes him, they're just going to think it's sour grapes and whatever. That's their opinion. Um, I think he's done incredibly well, but it's like,
Yeah.
eh.
When it comes to community building, though, like seriously, in one of his vlogs, he said, "Oh yeah, one of the people I'm actually inviting someone over to my place because they've been a long time fan, a long time member." And I'm just like, long time member? So you basically have to pay and be paying for a long time in order to be possibly considered as a friend. Pay talk about pay to win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely am impressed with what he's been able to do. It's just that like I don't feel like he's got a community exactly.
Well, what'll be interesting, like everyone, and this is where we as people on the internet, we do get our jollies from watching certain people fall from grace.
hmm
So the climb up has been awesome and
hmm
continues to be awesome for him. But then it's got a plateau, right? I mean, he's not going to have a huge following outside the English community. He won't have a following outside of Lego because, well, he doesn't allow any communication whatsoever outside of Lego.
hmm
So once the Lego's taken out of the conversation, there's nothing left. And what's he do when he runs out of stuff to build or buy? I mean, he can only rebuild his stuff so much before people start cluing in.
Well,
Um,
he was even saying that he was just sitting back and letting the guy edit the city and such. That's basically what he was saying in his vlog. He was sitting back doing his other stuff and let the buddy do what he wanted.
wow. Now, see, that's where it's almost creepy. Hey, come in my basement, kids. Come play with my toys. Come get in my van. Eat my candy.
Oh
I
man.
mean, right? I mean, but almost anything can be taken and made creepy. I mean,
Yeah.
and him, it's just he's an easier target because he has some minor celebrity to him, and you know, and people want to take shots at him. And I'm not going to unsubscribe from him. I'm going to stay subscribed because
hmm
I do want to see how high he goes, and then I want to see how far he falls. But I watch. I have an interest like that with a lot of people.
Yeah, most of his videos are just going to Lego store, going to Lego store, Lego store, Lego store.
Well, and there may be something to that. You'd have to see like what are his numbers compared to his live streams. I mean, if going to the Lego store gets him better views, there might be something to that.
It seems like it does, honestly. Like he's getting over 50K on the Lego store ones compared to the other ones where he gets about like 20K.
I mean, there's a lot of people who can't buy even one set a week or one set a month. So it's
Hmm.
really cool. You live vicariously through him without going broke and without someday having a Canadian Revenue Agency look more closely at his purchasing habits. And because all the Legos put in the name of the business, right?
Hmm.
And it's not that that's wrong or illegal, because it's not. But, you know, like any business, sooner or later, the CRA will scrutinize you and some of the things you do.
Weren't you saying he basically started ignoring you when you started pointing that out
Say
in
that
his
again?
streams? Didn't
Oh,
you
yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah.
I
I'm not
find
sure
it.
if that was the exact moment, but I know
Yeah,
I've irked him. So,
I find it
and that's
interesting.
okay. I rub people the wrong
Yeah,
way
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, it's all good. I find it interesting that, like, in his recommended channels, like, you'd think he'd have his brick building biker friends channel there. He doesn't. He's just got the one Beyond Brixie channel, and even on there, it's just right back to the where you started for Brixie.
Yeah. Um, I actually wouldn't look too much into that other than he probably doesn't really know or understand much about what he's doing.
Hmm.
Like you'll notice like even with the software setup and like I mean he bought like the wrong housing for his camera, like and we've seen the mistakes he makes just in the Lego store for a guy who knows everything about Lego or trying to. Like the guy can't even walk out with the promos he's earning, time and again. Um, and I really think he really hasn't spent any real time learning the nuances of YouTube or even the nuances of that software he's using, which is why certain things still look like cheap rookie crud, even though he's been doing this for how many years now?
6 years actually, because he says his channel was established in 2015. It's right on his logo.
But when you,
Brixie EST 2015.
but he's not doing anything visually that looks modern or crisp or clean. You know,
Hmm.
nothing. I mean, I was doing more modern stuff with one camera or two cameras, where I was superimposing myself onto the white desk.
Hmm.
So I would have a maximized display space of what I was building with just a little talking head, making Lego the focus. Ah, like I said, anything I say sounds like sour grapes. You wish you were Brixie. Well, we all wish we had what Brixie has.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't think anyone wants to be Brixie because I imagine he's got problems, and I look at him. And he always looks tired. I think he's
Yep.
depressed a lot. I know he's a heavy-duty coffee drinker, right? I mean,
Hmm.
and that's not.
Wasn't
A
that?
lot of people drink coffee, but I'm saying like, how many days has he sat there and he's done two, three, four streams, builds, whatever in a day, and different things, recording a live stream, going, doing a haul, doing this, three or four times a day, and then you see him and you see him the next day and like he's so dark for a skinny little white kid, and I look at him as a kid. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
He's like so dark under his eyes that I worry about his health. Like
Yeah.
I swear he's not sleeping. He's got a lovely wife. I don't know. I mean, do less Lego. I want to do Lego last night. I want to do Lego the night before. I didn't. I'm tired. I go to bed with my wife. Heck, I went to bed before my wife the other night. I mean, get some rest, dude.
I think he needs about a month's worth of vacation, but I don't think he'll ever do that.
No, he's deathly afraid of that. Yep. No, 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 no,
I feel
no.
like it'd have to be something really tragic for him to take even a small break. Like,
Well, this is what happens to these guys who stream every day or many, many, many times a week regularly, and they're in the system. You know,
hmm
they it takes illness or tragedy in the family or the dog dying or other health issues before they finally start taking some time out. You know.
oh, I keep looking at his dogs. Like, how old are his dogs? Like Tico, I don't know. Tico's like 6 years old, and I'm like, okay, he's got probably another 6 years before he has to start worrying. At least from my standpoint, at least that's what I'm thinking.
He's got that big house. He's not having any kids, really. I don't know, man.
Well, I think he mentioned a few times that if he had kids, the Lego room is off limits or something like that. You know?
Well, I think a lot of collectors would say the same, but it's like at some point you want to bring the kids in, you know? Like to me, one of the guys on all of YouTube I have the most respect for is Brickatect. And a couple of years ago, everyone says, "Oh, why don't you collab with Brickatect? Why don't you talk with Brickatect? I don't need to do anything with anybody." And that's the way I was back then. And then, you know, whatever is whatever. But that's the way I felt at the time. But I did watch him.
hmm
I had a lot of respect for him because I could see this guy building with this kid. And some people think, oh, it's a gimmick or this is how he gets his views. Well, maybe it is, whatever. But I see one of the most awesome father and son things I've seen ever when I see them on YouTube. And I love it. I don't watch every video, I can't be bothered. But I love what they have. It's genuine and it's real. And it's so much more real than 90% of all the Lego YouTube shit I see, including my own. I love no, no. I mean, I really, really love what they do, and just seeing that kid and his eyes light up like a little boy does with new toys. I feel he's going to be spoiled as all hell. Cause man, if I got new Lego every week and new Hot Wheels, like I was into Hot Wheels as a kid, eh, if I got the toys of my desires every week in the
hmm
mail, how would I? I don't even know how I would have grown up. I mean, how would you want to go to work if you knew if you could just do something, get crap through the mail? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, hey, look at the. In his case, that boy is going to grow up thinking, if all I got to do is sit in front of a camera on my ass for X number of hours, and I don't ever have to go to work. And not saying this isn't work, but I'm never going to count this as work like I work. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you know, world's number one retailer, and a major force online, and that's who I work for. And if I wasn't, a lot of people wouldn't have gotten through the pandemic this far. So
hmm
people can think whatever they want. I hang that on my I hang that on my big shoulders, like, yep. And when a lot of people were afraid to go to work, like every day, dude, I got scars on my face, and I think the new term they're calling it is mask knee. Like I break out so much compared to what I used to. Like the masks are just doesn't matter what mask you wear, how much you clean it, how much you change it.
Yeah.
You're not meant to wear these things 10 and 12 hours a day. I feel bad for my weekend shift who have to wear it at minimum 12 hours a day. That's a long time to wear anything on your face.
Well, I mean, like for me, I'm waiting in line, and then I take transit home. I think that's enough for me to get the mask knee, if that's what. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah, yeah.
Because like the
My,
next
my,
day, I
my
wake
daughter
up and
coined it
like,
to me today, and I go, you know what? That's a good term for it. Because it's, I mean, between the red mark permanent, more or less permanently on my nose now, like it'll go away by Monday a little bit, and then it'll be back when I
yeah,
have to start wearing the mask regularly again. And
um,
it's just,
yeah,
oh, horrible, horrible, scarring my face.
yeah, it's annoying.
And I already went through a youth with acne and stuff. So it's like, God damn, I mean, now it's coming back around. It's like, are you kidding me? This is not right. It's bad enough they told us all those lies. Oh, you'll grow through it, because that's what they tell the kids, right? Oh, you'll grow through the acne, and some have it worse than others, whatever. But it's like, dude, I am old, and this is coming back around to haunt me. Like, that is not cool. That's a cruel joke. But for all my whining and bitching, a lot of people got it worse than I do. So, ooh, is that a tile? Black tile?
Oh, that's
Ooh.
cool. Someone displayed the Series 21 playing girl next to the Amelia Earhart promo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Number 9 is what? Mm,
You ready to spend
wow.
$700 on a ghost sealed plus shipping costs?
Wait. The same ghost I've got?
It's got the piece count on it.
Oh, whatever. I don't give a crap between the two different boxes. So, sealed ghost.
700 plus shipping, I assume.
Oh my goodness. Only if it comes in a gold box. Because
A
that is.
gold box.
Come on. What about that set? I don't even know where it is now. I know I moved stuff around. But I'm not reaching it. By the way, this cardboard box is just precariously, just barely there. It's so cool. It's just barely there. If I sneeze heavy, it'll fall down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how am I going to put this piece on? They want a sticker across a 1x8 tile. I'm not a happy camper. Here, I can use this piece to help. Okay. How does the sticker compare? Ooh, very close. That's going to be a hard one to apply. It's so long to get it straight.
Yep.
Yeah, that is bad news. Yeah, come on. There we go. Oof. Okay.
I'm playing a lot of that Team Fortress 2 game, playing the game mode Man versus Machine.
I was watching you.
Uh,
I was watching you the other night. You were camping behind the turret
yeah,
forever.
well, it gets the most kills, basically. And for me trying to do this achievement, I need kills. So if I
And
keep hitting my wrench on this damn turret repairing the
and
ammunition.
and those kills count towards this achievement.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a crazy amount. It's like 100,000 kills, and like
Oh
on
my
any other
god.
class, you're lucky to get over 100, but with the engineer, you get up to possibly 300. So I'm thinking, okay, engineer, we're being an engie main for a while.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I did the achievement hunting back on the original Xbox Live, and then on 360, achievements were a really big deal because they made it
Oh yeah.
universal across the system with a a method of seeing the achievements globally. And I mean, I was all into it. I had some stupid ass achievements in some games.
Well, I've been, yeah, some of these achievements are stupid if you ask me. And I've just been, even off camera, I'm kicking myself because I end up getting these quote unquote rare achievements because they say only like 9.4%, 5.6% have unlocked the achievement. I'm like, really? I just got this by fluke. And
Yeah.
it's not even on stream, so I can't even show that, like, hey, I got this. Yay.
Well, some of the achievements were just like they make to me making achievements for the sake of making achievements. Like, you know, toss, 6 sticky grenades in Halo for whatever reason at such and such. And it's like, all right. Kill this many whatever with this method. And it's like, all right.
Well, this
I mean,
one
some
achievement.
stuff's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
or.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Some of the stuff is kind of funny. Like
Get
this
a
one,
kill tacular while driving whatever. Okay.
it was so stupid. I had to literally look it up because it doesn't tell you how to get it. It's called Now Legal to Eat. Ooh ah in Manhattan. That's the description for how to get the achievement.
Oh my god.
And it shows a picture of banana. So I was like, what is this achievement? What do I have to do in Manhattan to get this? I looked it up, and thankfully, after a few hours of hunting, for me it was a few hours, I find one that basically tells me what I have to do to get it. And I'm like, are you serious? That's so stupid. So apparently in Manhattan, there's a chipper that if you're pyro, you can blast the robots into said chipper. But
Right.
next to the edge of said chipper, there's a banana. You have to hit the robot on the banana so that it slips into the chipper. That's how
Oh.
you get the achievement. It's stupid.
I think I liked it better when you didn't know and you got an achievement and it's like, oh, what was this for? When I was surprised, instead there would be a master list of crap you can go after.
Well, for the system upgrade one, for example, max out all primary weapon upgrades, it's impossible to do that because you're maxing out a certain amount for your weapon and then maxing out a certain amount for defenses. So
Okay.
unless you're knowledgeable in the fact that you can refund set upgrades once the mission is done, you got about like a minute to do this.
Right.
Once the mission is done, you got a minute before the game kicks you. Go back to the upgrade area, refund all your upgrades, and then quickly go and max out the weapons or defense, whatever the achievement you're trying to get. And I'm like, I figured this out almost instantly, but other people, they're like, how do I do this? How do I do this? And I'm like, there's a refund upgrade, you know, you don't have to start from scratch. Because when they're switching the class.
Okay. There is a mistake in this manual, in this sticker sheet. You guys. So they listed the same sticker twice,
Oh,
going on a 1x8.
uh-huh.
And I've already applied one, and sure enough, on the other side of this, I'm supposed to do another. And they show the same one. The thing is, there's no two stickers
Mm-hmm.
for this number 9. And I didn't make a mistake. I see that. So when I zoom in now,
Some of these, I just am like, there's no way I'm going to get them unless I specifically hunt them down. As a sniper, collect $500 in a mission without running over the currency packs. In other words, you have to just get them from the money, the cash bonuses if you get an A plus. Like in other words, everyone else collects the cash and you just sit there up top on your perch as a sniper, and you have to get about $500 in bonus cash. And the thing is, you can earn up to 100 if you get A plus, 50 if it's like an A ranking. So it's stupid. And it has to be an advanced version of the mission.
what do you mean advanced version?
Because there's different modes. There's like normal,
Oh, okay.
intermediate, advanced, extreme, etc.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, really, it's not gonna be easy.
Well, if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. And then I'd
True,
argue
true.
it's probably not worth doing. But
And there's one achievement that I'd love to try and do, but it's hard to find somebody who plays TF2 actively. That I added words. I'm tongue twisted. That I'm friends with that play TF2 on a regular basis. The achievement is basically you play a mission with 5 people on your friends list.
okay. And
It's
that's
basically
the achievement? Just playing with friends?
yeah. Same thing goes for
Oh.
regular games. It's like play with 5 people of your friends. I'm like, I'm gonna have to pull the fans card of okay, guys. Who has Steam? Who plays TF2? Who wants a whole night just to play with T-Mog? Don't even tell them about
Well,
the
it's like you'll be
achievement.
surprised who's got Steam. It's like you saw me. I mean, unretired my Steam account.
I
Still on
don't
my
even,
daughter's computer, but
yeah, it doesn't even say what kind of mission. It's just any mission. So it could be a normal one with a bunch of noobs.
well, yeah. Don't overthink it if you can do it easy.
I only have like 3 people on my friends list. Like I don't have that many friends,
You know what's
honestly.
funny? I've only got a couple on my Steam list at all, and the one guy is a PC gamer, so he's like you. He plays everything. He's probably got 1,000 games in his library, and because I used to every year buy him Steam cards because that was the thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I gave him a Steam card for Christmas. but
Okay.
because that's what I was always doing. And he's still on there. And then another guy, I probably only played it a dozen times. And this was a friend from like 10 years ago,
Hmm.
and I haven't played with him since. Kind of lost track, but I know he's still on there. I just don't know if he's still playing at all. And it wouldn't be hard to tell. Steam will tell you if they're still playing. But
Oh yeah. Like if I pull up Steam and then pull up TF2, it'll tell me who's played it recently and how long ago it's been since someone played it. It says that you've invested all of 33 minutes in the game.
yeah, that was about 30 minutes too long. I was really upset when I couldn't figure out a way to make the controller work fully. I could
Oh,
I
you're
could
using controller?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
I couldn't help you then if you're using controller. But when it comes to mouse and keyboard, I could have helped you. Cause
No,
for
this is what I'm into. See?
uh,
You give me like this is an old one. This is an old
well,
Xbox
I've been
wired
told that
one.
people who play controller are meant to be for experts who already have mastered mouse and keyboard. That's what I've been
Uh,
told for that game.
and I get that mouse and keyboard players are generally better these days, but this is the way I play third person shooters, whether it was Halo, Rainbow Six, or any of the
Oh
other
yeah,
ones I was into. Ghost Recon back in the day. I mean, I loved it, and it was so much fun. But it's
if I'd
it's all
known you were
about
playing.
it's all about the experience too. Like, see, that's called the lean back experience. Playing in the living room on the big TV,
Hmm.
whatever. And this was before the days when people could figure out ways of easily making their computer look good and play good on a big TV. Heck, there are people today who still can't figure that out.
If I had known you were playing controller, I would have recommended you play heavy then because I
It
was
didn't
just
matter. I couldn't map everything. It wasn't working. So I ended up doing keyboard and mouse like you, and it was horrible because, well, I don't do keyboard and mouse for
oh,
anything.
man. Well, the thing is, Pyro is good to start out with if you're using keyboard and mouse. If you ask me, because all you gotta do is press down the left mouse button and then spew fire at the target. Like move your mouse around to aim at said target. Boom. WASD to move around. Spacebar to jump. And then
Um,
if you want to fart blast them away, that's TF2, the equivalent of air blast. You just do the right click button, and that pushes them away more or less, but it takes up a lot of your ammo.
yeah. And once I get that other PC built, I'll also have a better gaming experience too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the laptop on its own is more than capable of playing most games, but if I wanted to stream anything,
Mm-hmm.
way underpowered. Plus, it's a shared memory model on a laptop, which is
Mm-hmm.
not ideal. Not ideal for playing and streaming. People do it, but it's not great.
I've had this idea because people like to take the different classes of TF2 and add gaming to it because I don't know how the trend started, but it just did. So I'm thinking, okay, if I were to do a video called Engineer Gaming, basically get a hold of like 5 people in an MVM game and then be like, okay, we're going engineer. You place your sentry here, here, and here, and let's just see how it goes. Hope it works out and not have to worry about anything and call the video engineer gaming. Because everybody's like, no, 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 you got to use this character and this character and this character. We don't need 3 engineers. And for the round I was playing, the one engineer, he obviously, I'm assuming, didn't understand English because like we were yelling at him, like, dude, what are you doing setting up your sentry here? You're like, you're nowhere nearby the robots. What are you doing? And he was just staring at us like, what?
I was listening to one guy's stream who was playing that same game,
Mm-hmm.
and just listening to him chew out everybody. You're so stupid. Why are you doing that? Blah, blah, blah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, like, and
clearly
then,
they're not at your level, I guess, buddy. I don't know.
well, I try and be understanding, but with this guy, he was just always camping at the area where there would be no robots until like it was a really bad scenario. Then it would be a good place to put his sentry. But at the beginning of the round, why? Why? There's no robots, and you don't even have the Wrangler, so you can't even shoot through a hole area to shoot from there. Like it's just why?
Is there a non-online mode for that game? Like, so
I
people
don't
can
think
get good
so.
at it? Oh, okay. See, that's the thing. That's why I like, what I got, grew up with. I mean, 20 years ago, it was like you always had good single player story mission stuff, which really taught you gameplay. You may never have excelled at multiplayer, but at least you would have had the basics
Hmm.
and have a good understanding of it before you ventured on to the online world.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
whenever.
and there was games I bought purely because of the online, like Destiny and even Halo 3. I bought that without. I don't even sure if there was a good single player campaign on that, but it was all about the online. Bought it and played online immediately. That's what we did. Five.
So I don't get it when my YouTube analytics says that for subscriber gained from that one video, it says -1. Like what? Like you
Negative
tell me someone
one.
unsubbed on that video? They just
Who?
didn't like my content anymore. That they just was like, yeah, no, I liked your cloudy content. I'm unsub now. It's
Yeah,
fine. It's just
yeah.
like
You did. You did something to piss them off. That's it. I don't
I
know
just
where this goes.
I don't know. It doesn't bug me too much. It just confuses me, like why YouTube bothers to show you that. Like, yeah, this is the video that made you lose one.
Okay, this just isn't even funny. 90. This is another case of they don't tell you what parts to pull. 92. I don't see these parts.
Ooh.
And so it's.
Oh no, I think the camera on that one is a little
Oh, that
pixelated now.
that one went fuzzy on us.
Yeah.
One problem is it's only about this big on my screen. Let's see.
It's
Keep
looking
going.
fuzzy. Oh, also the other camera, it kind of lines up with your shirt almost. The
Oh,
way
isn't that
it's like
weird?
positioned.
Let's see
Yeah.
if I can make it. There we go. how, how weird is that, eh? Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
That is great. That is so weird. How random is that? And it's weird too because, of course, that camera is on top of the monitor, and then this one is,
Oh yeah.
18 inches this way. That is wicked.
But even the logo on your shirt
I
almost
know.
lines up.
It's so cool. I should turn off the names just to make the effect better.
Yes.
How is he doing that on StreamYards? He's hacking again. But oh yeah, look at that. Let's see. Pull that out for a bit. Let's see if it settles down at all. But this piece here,
Okay.
the instructions don't even show it. So 92 is right before I add this piece on and assemble these two sections together. 93 is nothing more than showing me what push pins to push in. 94 is this, and I still don't know where to put this piece. But in that same instruction, I now see that I'm supposed to add two of these onto here, but
Hmm.
they don't tell me to add two. They're just there. They just magically appear. Thank you, Lego. At no point have I had to pull those parts yet because they're not in the instructions.
I'm not super motivated to get Technic, no offense, based on like this is like the one bag equivalent's worth, right? That you've been doing.
No, well, this is all the bags.
Oh,
Every bag's been opened and sorted out.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is this is seven groups of bags, and I want to say, I don't know, between 7 and 12 bags, let's say.
Yeah.
And if I'd done it by bags, the first build, the truck, it'd be great and easy, just like every other Lego thing. Well, I had to do a 4+ hour. I probably could have done it in 2 hours, sort, just to get to this point to do this. And I would have had to do it anyway. If I built a truck as intended, by the instructions, I would have had to take it apart. I would have had to do this anyway. Oops. No, what I want to do is, can I
Oh, that's
share?
cool. Having the Ninjago forge with the Ideas Forge.
Check this out here.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. Now, what I'm complaining about, does my mouse show up? I don't know if I set it.
Yeah, it kind of shows
Okay,
up.
so 92. Here's a Technic pin, nothing on it. Here's a Technic pin, nothing on it. I did this.
Mm-hmm.
93, it shows me how it should all look when you add that one subsection to the other. Okay. Still nothing on those two Technic pins.
Yep.
Then I got the 5-hold Technic beam. And I'm going to have to look really closely to figure out where they want this. But beside that being a problem, oh, actually, I just figured it out. It's way over here. But this piece, this gray piece, and this gray piece magically appear
Yeah.
because they're not here.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
Just, hey, pay attention to this,
And it's like, and what if I didn't notice?
You'd be screwed.
Maybe. Maybe, I'd be getting to some future point and it's like, I don't know. But how do I remove this? Cool. Been a while since I've done that. But yeah, how weird. And you know what I find in bigger builds, you come across more of that. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not limited to Technic. I've seen it in everything. Like, I don't know. And the problem is the guys who test instructions, they build and they build and they build over and over and over. Instructions get tweaked. They do it again and again. Some of these guys have built these sets, 20 or 30 times before the final is done. So they're shortcutting in their head. They're doing steps automatically. They don't even notice some of this stuff. And when something disappears,
Right.
they, they don't even acknowledge it.
Just looking at a post on Instagram that's making me question, wait a minute. Holy moly, that is right. So you know the 4+ set that comes with the Thanos minifigure, right?
Yeah.
So I used to think that the figure was the exact same as the one included in the mech. To a degree, yes. However, the one included in the mech has printed legs. The one that's in the 4+ doesn't.
Ooh. That's going to be chase worthy for some people.
It's for the legs, yeah. I only got it because I thought, hey, this is a cheap way to get a Thanos minifigure, and the mech looks okay. I literally have it on display with him in a snapping position, more or less. I
Oh
don't know.
my god, I wish you were building this alongside because I'm looking at this like, where the hell? They show me take 2 bricks with 2 Technic holes. All right, I see where one goes.
But not the other.
Maybe they both go there. Could be they both go there on the
Oh,
one side.
speaking of Thanos, did you hear about the rumors that there's going to be a brick-built Infinity Gauntlet releasing this summer?
That could be cool, but I don't know if that one's for me. I guess I gotta see it. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
reserve judgment. I mean, there's definitely people going to go ape shit. Even if it's not good, they're going to go nuts for it.
Well,
I
with
know
all
a lot
these
of people who
rumors,
bought
yeah.
all the plastic ones. They bought a statue of the gauntlet. Like, just a statue of the Gauntlet. So they got this thing sitting there in their living room, and I know one guy, I can't remember if it was Hot Toys or something else, but it stands like 24 inches tall. It's heavy. I don't know, 40 pounds, 30 pounds. Hard vinyl, the whole thing, solid. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, I don't know. I like a lot of the nice. I watch every year before COVID. I watched all the Hot Toys and the other statue shows at all the game shows
Hmm.
and conventions because I love watching the tours and seeing these beautiful detailed statues. Also knowing I'm never going to spend money on any of those. Um, I mean they're great, but it's like, yeesh,
Oh, the
I don't
chrome
know.
gold fades away over time. I'm noticing the corners of some of these bricks, the chrome gold is just like fading. That sucks.
Well, yeah, chrome anything can fade, but it's like, what are you seeing this on?
The Thanos mech, it's not showing up here. It's just the tips are just like they're no longer chromy. You can kind of,
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, chrome anything Lego can be quite brutal.
Guess that's a good reason why I have most of my chrome stuff from now on just on display. Okay, how's this for a set? Supposed rumor. Avengers Endgame Final Battle, 70 USD. Smaller Avengers compound, Ant-Man's van, minifigures, Thanos no helmet and rotatable head, Ant-Man microfigure, Captain America, Iron Man Mark 85, Thor with long hair, so in other words, Fat Thor, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, and a Chitauri.
Someone's gonna like it.
If it's got good figs that appeal to me, then I might be persuaded to buy it.
You know what I want? And I'm not a Marvel collector for the
Mm-hmm.
Lego. I want a UCS Quinjet.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Bentar, 150 USD, Star Lord, Teenage Groot, Rocket Raccoon, Thor, Mantis, and a Chitauri.
I mean, hey, just wait until you see how many Groot toys we get when the Groot movie comes out. And Groot Lego and a Groot statue, and for sure. For sure. To me, it's a no brainer.
And yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet looks like it's going to be 70 USD.
Wow. Well, that just tells me it won't be big, which probably tells me it won't be that impressive.
I'm
Because,
expecting stickered Infinity Stones or something like that. Something cheap.
oh, God, no. Please, no.
Something cheap. I'm not expecting there to be specially molded Infinity Stones. They wouldn't go through that length, I don't think.
Ooh.
And it won't be wearable. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's going to be a wearable gauntlet out of Lego." And I'm like, "No, no. I've seen some mocks of what that would look like. No, for that, if that's going to be for that price point,
No.
that's looking really crummy then."
I mean, that's definitely a drop in expectations, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where is this going to go? And how far? Two? One, two. Hey, baby. You going to bed? Oh, yeah, you just got school tomorrow. Yeah. Not like you, Dada. Okay, I've done basically an engine here. Let's see.
Huh.
Which one? We're still off with that. Okay, so right now, like we've got the camshaft, I guess, going.
That's good. That's something.
Yeah. So basically, when this drives backwards and forwards, because I can see how this will eventually connect here. Oh wow, this is gonna be big.
Oh,
Just
dang.
yeah. When this
It's going to be a pain
connects,
tearing it
and then when
apart.
it drives, when you roll it forward and back, yeah, it's going to do
Mm-hmm.
that. All right, cool. I figure at any step now, it's going to be telling me to. Yeah, I already know I got that right. This looks good. This looks good. Ta-da! All right, cool. There. How do we turn that off? No, no. There. Dang, she went to bed. I'm thirsty. Now, hang on a sec. She's ignoring me. Oh, wait, I hear my wife and her giggling. There, I bartered with my family. One of them is going to get me a drink.
In exchange for what?
Eternal gratitude.
Ah.
And I will allow them to live another day.
Who has the kind of money to buy one Mario figure to add to every single one of their suits?
Oh wow! Well, what are they selling the figure for on Bricklink? Just the Mario figure.
So let me check that out then.
It's probably $45, like most of the cost of that
I
stupid
think so,
starter.
because I remember someone telling me about that.
I mean, because there's not enough parts in that box to be worth it, other than the figure. So I figure it's probably $40. I'm looking right at it too. I can actually pull the box down.
31.46, and that's brand new.
Wow.
Used, it's 37.85. Hmm? Well, you decided to come back, Ryan.
Trader. Trader. Yeah, making some progress. Look, it's almost a thing now. See? It's almost going to be a. This is going to be huge. This might be worth keeping together for a while on its own.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I mean, there's no absolute rush for me to do anything else with it. Thank you, wifey. So you guys actually going to bed now? Yep. Okay. About time, you noisemakers.
Some of these figures are worth, like, literally, you can recreate the stone eye without, like, it's just the tile that makes it the stone eye. You could literally recreate it. What do you mean it's worth $7? According to Brickset. How much is it on Bricklink? I can't see nothing for price. So what? Nobody's selling it? Price guide. Max of $9.
Wow.
That's you could literally recreate it with parts, in my opinion. Minus the tile. The tile is what makes it what it is, but still. Get rid of the tile, you're
Oh
fine.
my god. Do you remember those two great parts I showed you earlier?
Yeah.
They disappeared again.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. In step 101, they're gone.
Oh no.
Actually, they just, let's see, 100, they're not there. How long have they been gone? 98, 90, I mean, 95, 94, they're there. So they appear in 94, they appear in 95, and then they're gone again.
Oh,
Lego,
that's
what are
not
you
good.
doing?
Wait, this is instructions by Lego?
Yeah, this is from their website.
Oh no.
For this.
I
Okay,
haven't done
so they
that game
flip
in
it
a
around. It's
while.
not there. Not there.
No,
Now
no,
they're
we're talking about the
skipping it.
Mario figs. Oh, sorry.
Not there.
I could look up how much the video figs there
Oh,
were and
but
how much
they
Lego
reappear.
would be
They
much.
reappear in step 112. It's magic. Lego magic. And at no point have I been told to add them. That's funny. Lego does not know what they're doing. Nope.
Owned minifigures. Category. What do you mean there's no category for video yet?
Too soon. I mean, honestly, Bricklink can take 2 or 3 weeks to get a new theme or set added 100%. And they got to have, 3, 4, or 5 reviewers or submitters where it's all consistent um, before they'll approve it. I've sent them submissions for fixes for parts and stuff, like where they got the wrong part, and
Mm-hmm.
it's taken 2 months for them to change an entry. People are trying to reach their 4 moderators for the site, and like not getting responses for months.
Jeez.
And it
Well, I
was bad
tried to add it.
before
Oh yeah.
Lego, and after Lego bought them, it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, for brick set, I tried saying, "Hey, there's an activity book with this figure. Do you want to add that?" And they're like, "Oh, we don't bother adding other activity books. There's just so many." I'm like, lazy.
Really? Is that the official position? They don't do the books? Oh, here's the thing. I've noticed a lot of the books, especially with the Canadian market ones, there are differences, and it's like that's why I include the UPC and ISBN numbers and stuff now in my info because some of them they look identical,
Yeah.
but there's some different local markings or whatever. They're
Well,
made
yeah.
for they're made for every region, and I guess they've just given up trying to catalog them all. And it's like, what's the point of Bricklink if you're not going to have an accurate archive and inventory of this info?
Yeah.
We could just have eBay. I mean, and we don't need Bricklink. Two of these.
The more I look at this Carnage build, the more I just notice how it's built, and I don't know. It looks a little weird.
It looks a lot weird. We're definitely going to need some better pictures and video.
$80 for a pre-order. I bet you they're gonna turn around and release it on April 1st or something like that.
Really? You think it's going to be an April
I
1st
don't know
release?
because it's a lot easier to get it in store than it is for ordering it online. Like I don't see the point in pre-ordering it unless you're getting it a little bit earlier than others. Like yes, UK and other people like that don't aren't allowed to pre-order theirs until May, but still,
Wow. Wonder why.
I don't know. No, I can't click on that. I'm not allowed to. No, no clicking on that website.
You know you want to.
Oh, I know I want to, but I can't.
To deny your most primal urges is inhuman. To indulge in your primal urges is human. Remember, you're just an animal. Don't deny your urges.
I am for this for good reason, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm a bad influence.
I bet you this book's going to come out a week before May 4th. I don't think that this book's going to be. They've never been out exactly on the release date for these Five Nights books. Like, I got the most recent one and I read it within. Like, I took my time with reading it, and then I'm just like, okay. When's the next one?
Right. Whoops.
That epilogue is just, it's something for me. I would love to see if he's going to intertwine that with his movie that he's supposedly making.
So that's going to be an animated?
I don't know. He says it's going to be a live action movie.
Oh,
One of the
weird.
one of the original concepts was FNAF plushies taking over New York or something like that. Like I don't know. Where's the thing where he posted?
When you share your screen, you can only share it as a big screen, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yes, 9 different ideas. Oh, the
So
F
like,
screenplay: basic setup, group of teenage troublemakers break into Freddy's, chaos ensues. Problems with
yeah.
that idea. Although a pretty basic setup, there would be a lot of odd choices here, which only got only weirder as the story continued. The story ended with our protagonist in the secret underground animatronic factory that was designing robots for the government. And the verdict was censored word, strayed way too far from the source material, tossed. Plushies take over Manhattan. Basic setup, plushies take Manhattan. Problems, plushies take Manhattan. Verdict, burned with fire. Uh,
I
okay,
thought
so
about finding a way to make that stay on the screen, but then I realized, you know what? That's probably a bad idea.
yeah.
You're rebroadcasting our instructions without our permission. That came to mind, and I'm like, yeah, technically. That's why I try never to show everything when I do the books and stuff. It's like, yeah, someone's gonna ruin my fun.
And so basically, all we're told is that he's going with the Mike screenplay. Basic setup. This makes sense. Why didn't I think of this before? It tells us nothing. Problems. Actually, this is a good mix. Has the best pieces from all the previous screenplays. Not really any problems here. All the right characters, all the right motivations, all the right stakes. Verdict. Yeah, we're going with this one. It's fun, it's scary, and it has all the great central story. And filming starts in spring, is what he said, and that was posted last in November of last year.
Oh, good luck. Well, yeah, there is some filming for some projects. A lot of projects can't afford to film because they can't afford to do all the extra steps for COVID
Yeah,
safety right now. So there's a lot of stuff that's just waiting for everything to end because it's just not worth the extra cost.
I think that he's signed up with Blumhouse Productions for this movie.
Really.
Yeah, some of their stuff is good, some of their stuff is eh. But thing is, Scott has full control, so he's probably going to do the best he can.
Oh, come on out. There we go. One of those.
But he literally tells us nothing about the screenplay, which is just typical of him.
Well, why give it away?
Yeah.
I mean, too many people are guilty of giving away too much ahead of time.
Oh, for the FNAF stuff, for the FNAF merch, for Security Breach, I'm looking at Funko because back in August, Funko was leaking all their merch a little bit early.
Really? Yeah.
And Scott was in the air for a release date, and here we have Funko in the corner here, just like, hey guys, we got these Security Breach stuff that you've never seen images of the characters before, but now you do because of our merch. The amount of meme videos that came out of that, though. Why are your boss music playing in the background? Says Funko.
Ooh, we got wheels. All right, 2 wheels. I need hubs.
I pressed the wrong thing.
2 hubs.
Go back to Old Republic. Category. Click on that character. Yes.
Let's see.
Is it
How's
still
this one do?
foggy?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's looking a
looking.
lot clearer. I always
Man,
pre-assemble my tires.
whoops. Yeah. It's not bad.
Looks fine.
Oh yeah, there we go again. So
What is
trippy.
it?
Having the top and bottom. That is just so trippy. Settings. Whoops, wrong settings. Must be branding. That's so weird. Oh my goodness. I do like having that up there. Boom. Hmm. Unfortunately, where is my... Whoops, whoops, whoops. Careful. All right. Back to the tires.
I'm tempted to see if I can get my hands on another one of the Five Nights at Freddy's Mystery Minis, because the only place I can find them nowadays, because EB Games has stopped carrying them, is Discovery Hut. Like
Only
EB
in the
Games used to be,
only in the malls, right?
well, that's yeah, more or less. EB Games, their locations have stopped selling them. They don't know why. And then Chapters, it's been ages since I've seen them carry any kind of them. So I don't know.
It's a
The current
real.
one,
I think it's a real niche. I don't think it's that popular, right? I mean,
nah, especially with all the stuff being kind of delayed. Yeah, I haven't seen the action figures in forever either. Like everybody in the U.S. is talking about the action figures, and I'm like, okay, I have yet to see these things. Like, where are these? Where can I find them other than from a third party seller?
ouch.
And I'm telling you, the Walmart exclusive ones, they go for crazy prices too.
You can't find them in Walmart, the exclusive ones?
No,
Or
no,
no, no?
it's like Walmart US exclusive at this point for me,
Oh,
as far as I'm concerned, because I've never seen these Walmart exclusives. And Hot Topic, they don't have exclusives anymore. They don't hardly carry anything FNAF anymore. That was the main reason why I went in there, was for their exclusive Hot Topic stuff.
the only reason I like to go into Hot Topic ever was to look at pops and T-shirts, and mostly for Bullet Club and Young Bucks stuff because, well, they got exclusive deals way back when only the big wrestling companies
Hmm.
had their stuff in there. So to see independent wrestlers get into Hot Topic, that was a big deal. And merchandise themselves. So no matter what people might think of those young bucks as wrestlers, it's like you got to respect them as businessmen because they found a way to make themselves millionaires without having the WWE marketing machine behind them. And that was before AEW. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12.
You think spending $40 on a plushie plus shipping is worth it?
Uh, you're asking the wrong guy. You should ask a fan.
Well,
I definitely got it.
I got one when they used to carry it. That was where my Bonnie one came from, but I don't think it was that price before. They must have upped it, but if I wanted to pre-order one, I'm just like, I don't know. Is it worth spending like almost $80 for a different plushie from that company? Like, I like it a lot better. It's actually a decent size compared to the Funko tiny ones.
Right. I mean, I've spent crazy money on a lot of ridiculous things over the years. Hey, Brick, is that 2S? 25? What am I seeing there?
Brick 25. Brick
Brick
25.
25. You gotta remember, I'm looking at stuff really small right now, which is funny considering I got one of the biggest monitors you can have. But having the Lego instructions, maybe I should try and open the laptop. I don't know.
Oh, they brought that back. I remember that being sold out for the longest time. The security badge.
Security badge?
Yeah, it says security, Fazbear Entertainment.
Mm,
I remember when they first came out with the plushies, it was just always out of stock, and then they removed it from their site, and I was like, oh, guess they're not doing it anymore. But they brought it back.
oh, the laptop is so hot. Oh my god. Okay,
Ooh,
that was a mistake. I put the book on top of the laptop. It's
ooh.
well, keep in mind it's closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's a little not
I need
crazy
to turn
hot.
off my heater. It's getting too hot in here.
Let's see what happens when I open the screen. Don't crash, don't crash.
I'll watch like 10 minutes from now. I'm gonna be freezing.
Is it that cold out? Oh yeah, what Ryan say it was for you guys?
I don't know.
There, stop sharing.
Do they still have the poster? Oh no, they don't. They got rid of the poster. Bummer.
Okay, this is only moderately better. But what I've done is I've moved the stream to the laptop screen. It's been a
Right?
long time so. Oh wait, hey, you're hearing me okay, right?
Yeah.
I haven't done this ever with the screen open. Remember, one of the things was I do the fake out on the audio and the speakers.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, good to know. But it takes more resources to run both screens.
Yeah.
But now, guess what I can do? I can make the instructions bigger.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna see if I can look up FNAF 2021 merch.
Hey, Brick.
No, I don't want your FNAF AR merch. Ooh. Hello. FNAF AR action figures. Oh, that Bonnie one looks good, but it's probably US exclusive.
You are having too much fun, sir. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't look up Lego,
Cease,
so I might as well look up FNAF.
cease and desist. Oh, do you know what was very trippy?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but YouTube recommended a paper, a paper Star Trek Enterprise, the TNG version video, and I clicked on it and I started watching it and I started cringing like, oh God, it's coming back, the pain, and I
Salt
had
on
to
the old
stop.
wounds.
And the guy, whatever guy it was, not like I'm subscribed to him or nothing, but this old guy, he's such a Star Trek fan. He actually dressed up in a Picard command uniform, the red
Oh,
uniform, and it looked good on him and all. But it's like, oh God. But it was just cringy watching the paper model being built. It's like, oh, yep, he's suffering like I was. He just doesn't know it. He's pretending to enjoy it.
chocolate Bonnie Walmart exclusive plushie? Yes, please.
Well, it's Easter, right? Easter's coming, so you're going to see some weird chocolate stuff coming.
I've never seen FNAF merch in Walmart for the longest time. I'll be really surprised if I do. If I do, I might be tempted just to buy it just for the sake of, oh, I found it. And it's been
Nice.
forever. But yeah.
Ooh, that looks great. Very cool.
Wait, Markiplier did a thing for his thing of clothing?
Hooey, what?
Markiplier, he has
I know
a thing.
Markiplier, yeah. What about
He
it?
has his own clothing brand called Cloak Brand, and apparently did a partnership with Scott for FNAF clothing. So I've been really out of the loop then for merch. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
here we go for the mystery minis. Oh, I'd really have to use my trick if I wanted to get the Vanny one.
Okay, that is big. I got steering going on. Cool. And it drives the camshaft.
Oh, that Freddy one does not look at all unique.
Oh, I hope. You know what? I got a motor. I wonder if this has instructions for the motor. That's
What
cool.
is with Funko and their glow-in-the-dark plushie merch?
Isn't that what everyone wants?
No, it's just so weird. Oh no, I'd hope I'd never have to see that game. Nope, I'm scrolling up. That's not reminding myself of that game anytime soon.
Of which game?
Uh, Five Nights in Anime.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad?
Uh, it's not scary.
You want it to be scary?
No. It's more or
Because
less.
none of those characters seem. I'm not familiar. Like I've seen the characters, but none of them seem
Take the
scary to me.
characters and make them looking like something that would arouse you.
Oh, well, yeah, I expect that from the enemy stuff and dragon tentacle hentai, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's
I
just the
mean,
jump scares. They don't call it jump scares. They call it jump loves.
okay.
Just don't go down that rabbit hole. Just don't.
I don't think there's any real risk.
Friend introduced me to all these other FNAF fan games, and that one is just no, no, no. Biggest no, no game.
No, 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 no.
I don't want to be encouraged to die. Thank you. I have not seen the security breach action figures. Where are they? Where do I find one? And where do I find this Walmart exclusive Freddy Frostbear? That looks pretty dope looking.
You find it at Walmart.
Well, it's got a it's got a sticker slapped on it said only at Walmart, and I'm like, really? I've been to Walmart how many times? And how long has it been since they've gotten merch?
I
That
know
was five.
Friday night at Freddy's we can still get these little McFarlane brick figures.
Oh, I don't count that as good merch.
No?
I don't like the sets. They feel weird for me. And besides, they're overpriced anyway. You get parts that are the equivalent of a poly bag, and they're asking like $20 or something like that. Like, yeah, the figure's got exclusively molded parts, but no, I'm not paying that. I'm too cheap.
Ooh, I got a problem.
Like the last action figure I remember seeing in person was the Pizzeria Simulator, and that was like what, in 2017? Here, let's double check.
I love the name of that pizza simulator.
2017. That's the last time I saw FNAF action figures in person.
You're chasing a dead theme, my friend.
It's not dead if there's a fan base.
So spoken like a classic Lego fan, or
I was hoping you were gonna say Bionicle.
or Bionicle fan is not dead. We have Facebook groups, damn it.
We'll cancel people named Brother from Another Brick just because
I
they posted one video.
Yeah, I mean I love watching these commercials on YouTube and even on regular TV of these way out Facebook groups. There's a Facebook group for that, and that's the commercial. It's like, okay, if you're gonna hang your hat on that.
Lefty was a Walmart exclusive. I'm saying names you don't even know at
Nope,
this point.
nope. I'm smiling politely. I could take my headshot off just so I wouldn't even have to do that. My cheeks wouldn't get so sore so easily. You gotta remember, I'm old. My mama raised me. If you got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Nothing.
Crushing FNAF action figures by car. Wow, you must have a lot of money to spend then because those figures cost like $20 or something like that. Canadian.
Remember those two gray pieces? They
Yep.
disappeared. They disappeared again.
Oh no.
They're having a bad night. Yeah, step 116, they're gone. They appear in step 117.
Officially?
Officially, we insert them onto those pegs 117. However, wasn't it 95 I said that they magically appeared? Oh my god. Lego, Lego, Lego. Yeah, not there. 91, 90. Yeah, they don't appear. So it's like 94 or 95. That's incredible. Like 20 steps later. 94. First appearance. That's crazy. Bad Lego. Bad. What's the age on this one? 11 to 16. Well, I'm pretty sure the 11-year-olds would have figured it out.
Here, I want to see. How much do I got to pay for this? Wanted one of the Walmart exclusives. How much, eBay? How much? FNAF. Pretty fast bear. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Wow, that's not that bad. Oh, but shipping. Okay.
Shipping kills a lot of good deals.
These photos look too similar. That looks kind of fishy. Okay, I want to know, is there any from Canada? How do I... Item location. Canada only. No exact matches found. So it must have been a U.S. Walmart exclusive. It's got to be.
Makes sense. There's not a lot of Canadian Walmart exclusives for anything. Yes, it's a separate business, separate company, but in the end, they piggyback most of the American deals.
Them Americans get all them exclusives, and us Canadians got to pay more to have said exclusives.
Yep.
You go back in there. I guess I should start planning for next month's purchases. Oh, hello, John33. Nice Among Us profile picture, by the way. Yeah, we're trying to make this a thing on Twitch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's on Twitch. Hey. Welcome. Just trying to muddle my way through this build. I know it looks like I'm staring aimlessly at the camera, but it's
Okay.
because the camera's above my screen.
So we don't know what promos are coming out next month. However, okay, so we want the Venom pack, the Mandalorian brickheads, and the Thor mech for sure.
Oh, this is horrible. Where? I need to figure out where this is going to go in.
I might just make that an online order if it's next to a promo then next month. Because if there's the coin, it's most likely going to be the coin I want next month. Get the coin, get the stuff so to get a promo and just. Yeah. I'm definitely counting my chickens before they hatch.
If you manage to get all the coins, what are you going to sell them for if you ever wanted to sell them?
I'd imagine someone would want up to 500 to 1,000.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
I don't know, because it's a full complete set, you know?
Yeah. Oh, this is so bad.
Nice. On behalf of Albrecht's Count, we appreciate your following on Twitch.
Wow, I finally got one on Twitch.
I follow you on Twitch, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? Well,
I do.
You're a friend.
I don't count.
Yeah. Cool. And that's the thing. I had turned off the Twitch and I turned it back on. Well, no matter what, I can stream to 3 platforms, and whether I stream to 1 or 3, it does not hurt the stream at all. So it's like, I turn it back on. Whatever. If I don't like something, then I'll just click it off again. Not a big deal. Huh? Thanks for following. Appreciate that. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
Okay, what was last year's promo requirements? May.
Figure we burn that into the screen, document it. Okay, so that got on there properly.
$75. Okay, so what about the year before that? Give myself an idea what I'm looking at.
Oop. So is that a J0ND33, or is it, like kind of hacker script style? J-OND?
Oh, really? You're not going to show me the picture?
Where's my gear? Well, let's say it's this one.
What was last year's promo? Oh, that's October. That's not May. So, wait, here we go. Oh, I have that calendar.
Don't hurt yourself, young man.
Right here. My thing of physical calendars.
Because I don't know where to send the ambulance.
There we go. What was the promo?
Yes, officer. He's somewhere in that province. He's hurt.
They say nothing about a promo for 2019. Just go in store to find out. Well, I doubt any of the store employees at my store would remember that.
Hey, Corey.
Oh, Corey's here? How's it going?
Shazam.
Don't question my methods. I already have April planned out. I got a plan for May, okay? I like to plan ahead.
Yep. He likes to stress out extra early. Okay, it looks
May
like
2018.
I'm supposed to leave a gap.
Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing for specifics on what you have to spend. Just last year's the only one that I have to go off of. Great. Now, where did I take this from? May 2018. So here. December 2018. So back more.
Okay, totally not clear.
There we go. Let's sort it out again. Shove that back in the drawer right through it. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all then for planning. So I got $75 to work with then. What's Star Wars that I want? That's $75. Actually, no, I needed another $25 item then because I want to get the TIE Fighter.
See, I'm so much more relaxed now that I'm not stressing about hunting down every single thing that I used to try and hunt down. Like,
There's going to be something that gets you back into it.
eh. Well, it's like, I was in the Lego store and picked up what I wanted for me and picked up the set for my wife and a little stressed out that the bouquet wasn't there. Although tomorrow I may get lucky. All three Toronto and Mississauga area stores should be restocked on the bouquet from what I'm hearing. So they all
That's
had
right,
them this week, but yeah.
Corey. That's right. The helmets, the First Order Stormtrooper helmet. That's perfect. That's more than enough. Get the TIE Fighter and the helmet. Boom. That's it. I'm done. I'm set for life. Let's go.
Corey is what we call an enabler, folks.
Oh, you're really liking that gardens. Yeah. What section are you on? So far, but yeah, helmet costs 80 plus a $50 thing. Yeah, I might be able to save up that enough if I don't spend too much on April. Hopefully. Now it all comes down to, will they have the TIE Fighter in stock? Oh no, I'll have to do it online anyway because another coin will be released then.
You're having way too much fun
Like
planning and
the
plotting. I'm convinced you're going to die of a heart attack.
just about bag 12. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's coming. Where? 1, 2.
Now I just need the images revealed of said Stormtrooper helmet. I'm gonna buy it anyway, but just I want to know what I'm buying.
Where is that? 1, 1.
And if they don't have that in stock, then I'll just get another type of Star Wars helmet, which would be.
You are out of control. You're out of control, sir.
I think the Boba Fett one would be nice to have on display. I'll go for Boba Fett.
I tell you, it's I haven't built the 3. I mean, I got 5 helmets, right? But of the 3 retail ones, that is, I mean, that's dead last of the 3.
Oh, I don't care about the probe droid. I really don't.
Oh man, I'm hoping that's really cool because yes, I love it. I used to love to draw it and everything. I've even mocked it more than once in my life with Lego.
The Vader one has to be really cool looking to make me want it more than the Stormtrooper one, to be honest. It'd be cool if they had a function where you could remove the helmet and there'd be like a Vader face or something like that.
Ooh.
I'm thinking too much outside of the box of what they'd actually do, though.
That would be cool.
There's going to be someone who'll mock it that way, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, two gray, what? Two dark gray small ones? 4.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I bet you after they're done this wave, they'll probably move on to sequel trilogy. Oh, because like they are basically. Then if they're doing First Order Stormtrooper, so you can expect a Kylo Ren mask. Then thing is, are they going to do it Rise of Skywalker version or Force Awakens version? Or even better, they're going to make it optional.
Okay, now that'd be nice. We can tweak it whichever way we prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
But when they gave us that option when we did the UCS Falcon, I don't know anyone who made it look like the more modern one. Everyone I knew made it look like the
I
Empire Strikes
swap
Back
it from time
version.
to time.
Do you? I never did. The 2.5 years I had on display, I set it up. Now I moved it back and forth from the desk to the cabinet, back and forth. Did my photos, videos, changed it up a few times, but I never switched from old style to new style. The new style parts and the legs sat behind it the whole time.
Hey, Townhouse.
Townhouse in the house. Sorry.
Or if I don't want to get a helmet, I can just buy 2 TIE fighters. And then turn
Episode
one
9,
into
dish on it right now. Corey, how dare you?
I swap the dishes like once every month or something like that, so I think mine is due for a swap anytime soon.
Oh my goodness. You
Doesn't take-
youngsters. Four.
BFab's having too much fun with his Instagram accounts.
Oh really? What's he doing?
Give me a second here.
I haven't talked to him in a couple days.
Cowboy from Another Brick.
Oh my goodness. Maybe he's been hacksawyed. No, the Jeep Wrangler, is that the $70 set?
I'm not sure.
It's pretty affordable, I think. The yellow one, right? If it's the yellow one, I'm very tempted. I think for a small build, it looks pretty good. Now, if it's another one, I'm not sure which one he's talking about. $13 long. Which one are you? Nope. Those. $50? I bet you it's so probably $50 US. I think it's like 70 Canadian or something.
Here, Jeep Wrangler Technic. Here, I'm on Lego Shop at home. Not at all plotting. I can check.
Not at all plotting.
Yeah, it's 70.
70? There you go.
50 US.
It wasn't on display in our store, but I think I looked at the box.
I don't think my store ever has Technic sets on display. If they do, it's like the bigger ones.
Oh, well, you know what was so sad? Okay, so yesterday was the first time I've been in the Lego store And wow, in my Lego store, I can't remember. Maybe 6 months, maybe a year. Because I've been ordering everything because of COVID. Because going into the store, not is it still no access to the pad wall. They blocked it off, and they'll do the cups for you. So I got
Mm-hmm.
zero interest in that. And walking into the store, you know what was missing that really bothered me? All the cool statues and displays they used to have in there. You know, all the 4 foot high
Mm-hmm.
Lego guys built up. It's like, oh man, that's half the reason to go in there, see that cool stuff. Not a single thing, none of it. I guess because it's impossible to keep that clean, right?
Yep.
With all those edges, and it's like it's just so sad. I mean, I didn't really care that I didn't get what I really wanted when I went in there. It's not a big deal. If it's there tomorrow, great. If not, I'll order it whenever it comes in. I mean, bouquet will be back. It isn't. It's not a big deal. Certainly not going to pay scalpers rates because
Yeah.
there's a couple pricks locally who have got it and say, nah, it's okay. The last thing I'm going to do is make a purchase from you, and then you go online and say, yeah, look, I made even Rick pay my rates. Like, yeah, screw you.
I like waiting in line for a release, knowing dang well it's going to be popular and sell it probably first day, and then go hopping on a Kijiji or something like that and see how many people have already posted it for like crazy prices, and be like, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
waited in line with you. I know what you look like,
Yep.
possibly. Not hunt you down." Just kidding. That's fun. It's just for the gardens. Literally, I don't know if I told this before, but a mother kind of snuck in there because they allow people in early to the mall if they're because they have like an appointment center or something like that.
Oh,
And so they let people in for that reason. There's been a
okay.
handful of people who've used that excuse to say, "Oh yeah, I got an appointment," and then they go straight towards a lineup before the line started. And that was the case for the gardens. Was a mother who just handed off the kid to her husband because the husband showed up there and she just handed the kid off to him and then just went inside the store and then the husband just I would assume headed towards the parking lot and I'm like, really? Okay.
You know what? It's brilliant.
Oh, and then another excuse for the gardens was that, oh yeah, I work here, so does my boyfriend. And I'm like, are you gonna believe that? And they did, and I'm just like, you're kidding. So they went
So,
inside
yeah.
to go to work, and then next thing you know, we get in line, and they're in line. Like, what time do you start work again?
So when I went into Yorkdale today to
Mm-hmm.
get, so here's the thing. So went in after work yesterday. Went to the Lego store. So I get off 4:30. Got there probably 5ish. Went to the Lego store to try and get the bouquet. Raced home, grabbed my daughter, took off, went back to Yorkdale, not knowing that virtually all the local malls in Toronto area close at 7 because of COVID. We're happy they're open, but it's like they close at 7, which is ridiculous for anyone who works, right? So the one store we wanted to hit together, we couldn't get to. That's what we did today. As soon as I got home, I pulled in front of the place. I told my daughter, get downstairs. We're going to Yorkdale. Get up there. And then, we had to get in line. And I tell you, first you walking into the mall, you have the security guard. He
Mm-hmm.
actually stops us. He almost puts his hand on my shoulder. It's like, dude, I'm going to knock your head off. And he goes, do you have any symptoms of COVID? I'm looking at him dead in the eyes. And it's like, no. And he, like, what answer does he expect? And have you traveled in the last 12 months? And I'm thinking in my head, like, even if I did, do you think I'm going to tell you? I mean, he's so stupid. Has anyone ever answered that yes to either of those questions to these guys? I mean, to a rent-a-cop. I mean, come on. It's a joke. It is. And I'm all about
It,
masking up and doing the right thing, but it's like
yeah.
the questions are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Put the sanitizer out. Tell everyone to wear the masks. Enforce hygiene. Do all that stuff. don't ask a stupid question that every person you ask is going to lie about.
I sometimes like watching the videos on YouTube where they just show compilations of people who are anti-maskers.
Oh, who are spazzing out and the Karens freaking out and all the nonsense and
It's funny to see their excuses, and I'm
yeah,
just like, get
no,
it, get it.
it's a bit much. Okay, have I made
Coconut
a
Mold, to
mistake?
bringing back that song.
Okay, I'm gonna be really upset if I've just done this part wrong. Oh my god. Oh, or did I? No, I just turned it around. Duh.
And now that we've talked about COVID, let's bring out the Bible verses.
Oh yeah. No, we're not Bad Batch.
Bad Bricks, I think, is the name of the
Bad.
podcast.
No,
Yeah.
no, Bad
Here,
Batch.
here, let me type Bad Bricks. Yeah, Bad Bricks.
Really?
Yeah, Bad Bricks Podcast 23. Lego Ambassador postmortem. Nah, I can't speak today. GameStop is back buying a PC in 2021. Bad Bricks Podcast.
Oh well, he can keep it. Actually, Timmy's driving more and more people away from that.
Oh yeah, I watched it once or twice, and I was like, okay, I don't know. I like what Ryan's saying. Like, I like him just as someone who's there just talk about stuff. But the other guy, Timmy, I just something about him that I just don't like. I get to see what you guys are talking about with the whole Bible thing, and I'm just like, I might be tempted just to go back and watch one of the podcasts just to see.
Yeah.
See you, Townhouse. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Take it easy.
I think Corey left silently.
Go in peace.
If not, then cool.
I made a mistake somewhere.
I hate that I can't read cursive. I just can't for the life of me.
You can't?
Well, I can make out some words. Like I'm looking at BFAB's post top 10 Harry Potter sets.
This is going to be the future of writing in code.
Yeah.
He wrote
Oh yeah,
it
you
in
are.
it's all in cursive. See, Corey is here. Have faith.
Sorry.
He's
Apologies,
ignoring his
Corey.
wife and children to hang with us right now.
Corey, do you want a link? I don't know. Can I give him a link?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Corey, you don't have to ask. He's good.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to build on stream, have it documented to some degree that he's building. If not, it's fine. I don't know. Words.
Well, Corey doesn't have to build. Half the guys on my stream don't ever build.
I'm building a plan.
You're building a plan. I think you're building a psychosis. You're, you're building a future visits to a doctor. I don't know what's wrong with me, doc. I can't stop buying Lego. It's all these old people with their studios and their displays behind them and their LED strips like Corey's got behind them. And see,
Okay.
my LED strip is under the edge of the desk, and the reason for that is so that when we turn out all the lights, there's a very soft underglow, so no one walks into this thing. Because if you walk into this, you will lose a hip. Well, this is literally I can dance on this thing, and I've stood on it forever. So
Sounds good, Corey. It's all good.
oh no, I dreaded 1x2. See, everyone laughs, like you open up the bags, you build by bags, and you don't count your parts or nothing because you can't because they're in the bags. But some people open all the bags and count, and that's a big deal to them. day count, and then they sort like I did this set, and oosh, I don't know, man. That's tough to do a big set, count them out. I mean, when I buy sets, of course, you have to, but and that's just part of the deal. Well, you don't have to. You can trust the guy and try building it and go, oops, halfway through the build, been there. That's not fun though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember it took me 10 minutes to find those two black pieces the other night on Monday? I was flipping out in my head like, okay, I was smart enough to check it in the manual. So it said I had six, so that means I'd be out six of them. I couldn't even find two. And of course I found them buried under another part because I was trying to save space. Like dumb. Reminds me, I got more of these sorting trays. I don't know where they are. Because I technically have space to lay out almost twice as many trays, but of course then you're reaching and I'd have to stand up more. Like right now, I don't have to stand up. I can reach all the corners
Mm-hmm.
of these, what is it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 trays. And actually, if I was higher, my visibility would be a little better. Ooh. And now look, where I've taped the headphones, now it's too short. Now that I've raised myself up, it's like, oh, look at this visibility. I can see everything better. Oh my goodness. It's hot here though. I mean, it was 19 degrees earlier. Oh, what's it say now? It's 8 degrees, but it's warm. Keep in mind, I'm under like 11 lights.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep hamburger warm. Hamburgers. Okay, now I gotta flip this unit again. Oh my god. Too much, too much, too much. And where does it connect to? To this set? Or to this set? It looks like...
I need to buy more gum next time I go grocery shopping.
Oh, you're a big gum chewer?
It's basically the way I keep myself from snacking on meals.
Sure.
So,
So I am your number one example of why you should not chew gum.
hmm?
Rots the teeth back here, dude. Constant saliva. But and I'm not judging anyone because if it's not gum now, it's mints or hard candies. I've always got something back there. And for years, by the way, I sleep with is in the winter, Halls. Like I'll put a Halls in my mouth just so I don't get dry or cough. I'll pop a Halls, go sleep, no problem, right? Well, horrible cavities and fillings back there. Yeesh. World of hurt.
I tell you, the entire
The
time I
fact
was.
that the fact they still got my teeth is amazing because my mom and my dad, by the time they're my age, bridges, falsies, the works. So the fact that I'm only missing like 1 1/4 teeth, I'm in good shape.
I think the
Good
entire
shape.
time we did online school, I had issues where I was forgetting to brush my teeth. And I went to the dentist thinking, oh, God, they're going to tell me I have a cavity. And they're like, no, you got some plaque buildup. Other than that, no cavities. I'm
Well,
like,
dude, you can do everything 100% perfect, still get cavities.
hmm,
Do some reading, and you'll find that cavities aren't just from acid or from sugar and all this other nonsense.
hmm.
Even certain bacteria can grow and produce cavities. So, I mean, and here's the thing: you'll get cavities from the inside out. That's not a brushing issue, you know. So, yeah, no, I had a lot of bad habits. The candy, the gum, just constant, and so many things, pop when I was younger, gum, the constant acid, enamel wears away, you name it.
Some people, the bacteria that causes cavities can't live. Maybe you're one of those people. possibly. Who knows? Which is
Yeah.
funny because I have some native background, and apparently their teeth aren't the best, is what I've been led to believe. So I find it surprising that I've been having close calls, and it's fine.
I mean, do whatever you can to take care of them, because that's what I recommend. But yeah, and don't believe in dental gum and all that non-stick gum. Like, and of course, all the gums, aspartame and other crap. And aspartame is one of the worst things to put in your body.
Hmm.
Period. And good luck finding a decent gum you would put in your mouth for any period of time that doesn't have aspartame in it, because it's great to get some nice sweet chewing gum, but the truth is you wouldn't keep most of those in your mouth very long. The ones with the aspartame you would, and they're pretty bad for you.
Hmm.
Ah, nice. Extend the steering. Now, in a week or two, I'll be going in to get the tooth I cracked way back, and I ripped
Hmm.
that part of the tooth out. So I got this temporary thing in there. Well, he's going to be putting a crown on it. So, like I said, I'm going to help pay for his next BMW. Yeah, fun.
Makes both of you happy, then that's all that matters, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the guy is skilled. I mean, I'll tell you, the state of the art in dentistry is amazing. Because 20 years ago, my old dentist Kaliski was a butcher, a butcher.
Oh no,
Everything he did hurt.
I left the set out in the danger zone on my city.
Oh,
Yeah, because remember there's a vent in a certain area that kind of just points down, and I've noticed that some figures have felt a little hot or cold sometimes, and instant changes in temperature in a minifigure can cause cracking.
yeah. Watch those changes. I shouldn't be rapping on the desk at this time of night. This dead center? Guess so.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Take it easy, Corey. Have a good one.
Yeah, see you later, Corey.
Yeah, I'll harass you guys tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday on your streams.
No, you'll be making me puke, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's probably that, and I'll probably want to collect an eyebrow. Maybe it could be a weekend of eyebrows.
Keep talking about Corey's eyebrow, but I have yet to see results.
Yeah, I'm getting a little resistance from my financial advisor, my personal banker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She goes, "You're not really going to do it." I go, "Well, I do have a reputation to uphold."
To uphold, yeah.
I mean, if I can make Josh Donlin,
Stop his
get
own stream.
stop his own, get off his own stream, I can
Why did you want him
probably.
off this own stream again?
I can't remember. Oh, he annoys me. He's another one who's just weird when he talks. I'm convinced he's half robot. I don't say that to be mean or anything. I'm just, another one with interesting social skills, I guess. I don't know. Nice guy. Okay.
I should ask Corey if he wants a link to build to my stream when I build the charger. Although he's built his already, but still. a nerd.
Oh, it can't hurt. Oh, man.
See, I'm thinking this weekend, this Saturday, I mean, build a charger, and then the next Saturday I'll build that set that you're able to help me out to get.
That charger, I'm really, really, really tempted. And
Oh yeah.
I've passed on it, and it's like, why?
Well, you might get the
And
collector's bug for the golden figs.
I tell you, Ferris, who's a really big Lego mock guy, he's done a lot of cars, and some of his designs that Lego didn't do, Jingbao and a few other companies have. So his stuff does get made. He's actually made some money doing that. Because like Jingbao paid him for the licensing fee
Mm-hmm.
to make his sets, but he took the charger and he came up with like 5 other designs now, I think, that you can do with just that set. And I think 1 or 2 designs if you just add a few pieces. Very talented guy. When it comes to the Lego and cars, Ferris, I want to say Ferris Abdul. Oh, if anyone's really interested, I can pass the link off later. Really good guy.
You know something? I should start planning for June's promo, like what I'm gonna buy in June as well.
It is March, dude. March.
What do you mean?
It is March. I promise you it's March. All right. This looks simple enough. Maybe.
Actually, I should start looking at DC sets. I looked at my brick set, and I only have like 3 DC Comics sets.
That upsets you?
Yeah, I need more. Minus the CMFs, though. But like I said, it's not DC, it's just Batman.
Yeah. There's Batman, there's Superman, and there's Batman again. Oh, that's not right.
I always wanted a Batcave, but I don't know if I got the space for this one that got out right now.
There was a cool Bat Cave with it had the Batmobile classic TV show.
Yep, I remember that set.
That was a nice set. What was
Oh, yeah.
weird? A lot of people were selling just the Batmobile and with the figures. So I guess they were parting out the rest of the parts, or adding it to their bulk. But they priced the car accordingly so that it was worth it for them. 19. Oh, what part are they putting on here? They doing it to me again.
Yeah, I think I might have missed the window to get this Pursuit of the Joker set. Well, I could go to my local Walmart soon and just pick it up.
Okay, now this is why I'm glad I don't just look at the 1 page of instructions. So I got a sticker I'm supposed to put on. I've blown it up on the 32-inch screen here, and I still can't tell the orientation until I scroll down a couple pages of instructions and I see how the build progresses, and it's like, aha! So now I do know. Bad Lego.
Mobile bat base. What does that look like? Ooh.
A bat base?
Yeah. What the heck? A white man bat? Oh, and different capes. Cool. Fun.
Oh, started going down prematurely. I hate putting stickers on slopes. It's the worst.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth that price point. It just doesn't look interesting to me. I'm too picky. They don't have that many DC sets, and the ones that there are, they're just not interesting.
I would love them to do Superman's. What do you call that place in the snow, the ice, the Fortress of Solitude? Yeah, Fortress of Solitude.
I think the closest they got to that was the Lego Batman movie, the Party Crew set.
What?
Yeah, because remember the background of the box was that? Here, I'll pull this.
Oh. You can share the link and I'll blow it up.
I'm pulling it up on Brickset. Justice League Anniversary Party. But that doesn't tell you anything because it shows the actual set, it doesn't show the box. 9, 1, 8.
Okay, I just realized that I've done it again with
What?
my headshot and the angled shot where the shirts are lining up pretty good. This is fun.
Here, can I screen share?
Yeah. Go for it. Here, I'll fix this picture. See what you're doing. Woo. There we go.
It kind of looks like it. I don't know.
Where's... Oh, it went down there. All right, so it's really small for me, so you're not showing anything you don't want to be seen, right?
Well, I just got a bunch of Lego tabs, Disney Plus, and yeah.
Here. And boom. And then, so I can see it, I am going to make full screen. There we go.
It's like a...
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like in the
Okay.
movie, that's where it took place, was the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, that's where they were partying, right? Where
Yeah.
they're excluding the Green Lantern or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I debated picking it up, and I'm like, nah, it's not that
Actually,
interesting.
for the figures, it's kind of cool.
Well, I only recognize like 1, 2, and 3. These two I don't recognize.
Yeah, I don't recognize the...
I find it funny that for the DJ tiles or whatever, they got the Batman logo on it.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh hey, there's a close up of that figure.
Oh shoot.
Well, it's okay.
Oh.
It's a DC character. No one really cares.
El Dorado.
El Dorado. That sounds right. Whoops. All right. Was I supposed to do 2 of those? Because that's going to seem really silly.
Feels like yesterday these sets were released.
How old are they?
2018.
Okay, I don't know where that piece goes.
I'd love to pick up the 1989 Batmobile. It's just the question of where do I put it? Where do I put it?
Yeah, I'm tempted to build the bat stuff soonish. I technically bought 2 bat shirts just so I could build a stupid set and wear this shirt at least once during the build. Okay, so if this... How... Where... Really? Okay, that feels a little weak, but okay. And now they want me to build it again. See, why wouldn't you... That's annoying. It's literally the same build twice. I mean... I don't like artificial means of expanding a build or stretching it out. I'm literally going to build the chair twice the same way.
Well, this is helpful. Not. I try and look up 1989 Batman movie vehicles, and it shows me just the Batmobile and the Batwing.
What more do you want?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if they would cover that theme idea anymore. What would they do? I want a DC set, but I don't want one that looks crummy for Batman. I feel like I got enough Batman sets already.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
You know, your hands kind of look tiny in the second camera when it lines up.
Say that again?
Your hands look a little
Oh
tiny.
yeah, I got little midget hands. And yes, they are midgets. They're not little people. Tomorrow I'm going to find some little midget. He's going to be waiting outside my place and kick me in the shins. AMFer. That's not politically correct. And I'm just going to go, yo mama. Oh boy.
So the dinosaur fossils are going to be retiring soon. Is that a correct assumption?
It should be. Doesn't matter. I mean, buy idea sets. It's just smart.
I have a friend who wants to buy it, and I'm like, I think you should pick it up sooner rather than later.
They're good investments. They're not widely distributed, not widely promoted, and I think they're just good. You know, I think they rank up there with Christmas sets in the vintage, not vintage, Winter Village. Sorry, words. But yeah, right up there. Right up there is just really good short-term investments. Like under 3 years, let's say, they tend to do well after retirement.
I feel like I've beaten the dead horse on this one before, but I think that Winnie the Pooh minifigure needs mid legs.
What the short bending legs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, everyone would like to have short bending legs, but there's not been a lot of them, right?
I know, and that's what I'm like. Minifigures that I think would do great with it, and they just don't.
Yeah, and I'd like to know why. I mean, they came out with it, so it's like, so why aren't you rolling with it? I don't know. It should be in every short fig, but okay. So where did this magically appear? They've done it again. They added. Oh, dude, they. I'm just looking to see is there anything I missed that's supposed to be flipping. I mean, there's a whole section. Let's see. $131 counting steps here. 132. Okay, this is just too much. Wait, oh, wait. Oh, no. This one's on me. I put the first seat in. Yeah, there's a whole section I skipped over. And then I built the second seat. Cute. All right. There's people who will watch this. Maybe if they're super bored and they'll skip through and they go, "What the hell is he doing? That's not how you build it." Because I do. I get little comments and messages like, "Oh, why did you do this at this point?" Well, maybe because I'm tired. I work for a living, and then after my 10 and 12-hour day, and then 2 hours running around with the malls with my family, and then doing my wife's birthday, I was effing tired, all right, a-hole? Get off my balls already.
You should be streaming more like Brixie.
Yeah, so I get a permanent black marks under my eyes, and then people think I'm anorexic or something. I'm not saying he is or anything.
Yeah, he just seemed really distant the 2 times I've met him. I don't know. In his vlogs, he seems like, yeah, really chatty person, but in person, he's not really.
Well, coffee helps, right? Once you get your
Well,
coffee fix, you feel better and you're more chatty. And
that's the thing, though, is that my dad bought him coffee and he only got chatty a little bit more. And even, I don't know.
oh, your dad bought him a coffee?
Yeah,
Cheap
when we were,
brother.
when we were waiting in line at the grand opening, yeah.
Wow.
You think that would have sparked a friendship possibly with us? I'd like to hope.
Offer him weed next time. I think you'll get. I think you're gonna get a. I suspect you're gonna get a different response.
Oh, yeah, they want to avoid me.
Oh, I don't know. I think you'll get the other kind of response. Just be careful what you wish for. That's all. That looks like that goes there.
I've been around people who do that kind of stuff, and I would have smelled that kind of stuff if he was.
Or he buys better stuff. And he goes outside, so it's not all in his clothes.
I
Okay,
don't
see?
know.
And I did that step.
Maybe you should try bringing it up in one of his streams.
Oh, yeah, so his moderators could just ban me outright.
That's when you make an alt account and then do it.
Oh, I can't be. I'm too old to play those games now. It's not worth it.
I'm tempted to do that for this one person I watch who their content is good, but whenever they're doing a review of a set or they're building live, their nails are just so grossly long.
You know what's funny is like even now. I mean, I'm not so bad right now, but when usually I'll sit there and it's I don't know if it's compulsive, but before I go online, first thing I do is I go in the bathroom, clip, 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 clip.
Well, I always look at my nails before I do a review. Like, is it that bad? Like,
Yeah.
I like to be that courteous to some of my
Well,
viewers who
well, because
got.
my hands are rough because I work, and it's like right now it looks like I self harm. I mean, if you take today was pretty bad, but and I still got this ink, that 2 times scrubbing and it hasn't come off, and I'm not going to take any more layers of skin off to get it out. Don't know what pen it wasn't my regular gel pen either. Bad. Usually any ink will come off like really, especially with the sand. If you use anything with glycol, great for ink. By the way, that's a pro tip for your Lego. If you get minifigs or something else with marker or something in it, hand sanitizer, anything with glycol or glycerin, really good at lifting marker out because it emulsifies it. It's really good. And there's a good chance you'll save whatever you're trying to recover without damaging other stuff like the print. Because the print is set, and most of the time Lego's pad printing method puts like a very very thin clear coat to help the print stay longer. So if some kid has gone and put marker, like say on the stormtroopers, because they always seem to do that with stormtroopers, then I tell you, white minifigures and marker, it's just horrible.
No dust yet. That's good. Thinking of doing a picture with these two Marvel mechs and just call it Civil War. I don't know.
Say that again? I'm looking now.
No, I'm
Oh,
thinking of making a photo, making it look like I got the Marvel Iron Man and Cap mech fighting one
okay.
another and calling the photo Civil War. But I don't think that would be original, but it would just be something.
All right, so while I did this out of order, it looks fine. Okay. Bricks, bricks, bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are we doing on time? Oh my god, we're over 3.5, or almost 3.5.
It's
Just a minute.
fine. It's not like we got
Oh,
anything to do tomorrow.
that is true. That is really true. I'm half tempted to try and build during the day just to see actually coexist with my wife. I just don't know how I'm going to pull that off. And I don't want to do a muted stream.
Oh, you could just play music in the background, hardly speak,
No,
It
because,
works out
well,
for someone
she's.
we know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for him to play a clip that gets him nailed.
I don't think he will. He just loves using the YouTube music thing.
Yeah, but that's still not a guarantee. Someone's going to turn around and flip the setting on their music, and then put in a claim, and YouTube doesn't know the left hand from the right, and then bang. Because it's the thing, you can change your settings at any time on your music. You're the original copyright owner. Yep. It's one of those things you can put back in
No,
the bottle.
did grow to the Carnage helmet.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So what was that? Oh, so that went up today, the pre-orders, or?
Yeah, I sent a link in the chat
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
I didn't quite notice that, but no, I'm not pre-ordering that. I want to see more of it before I commit to it. I definitely like it better than Iron Man, but that's not saying a lot because I really disliked the Iron Man helmet.
If I felt like I had money to really waste, then yeah, I would order it. But bet you there's a lot of stuff I'd rather get that for that price or lower.
I'm glad they're trying that stuff though.
Mm-hmm. But it's too scary. It's going away from being kid friendly. At this point, I'm just making fun of that person.
It's so scary.
Can say the same thing about all the other sets that they've made that guy actually approves of, and I'm just like, yeah, your lines are kind of fuzzy there, Buckaroo. What? Am I being too Calgarian for you?
No, no, no. Like I said, you can't help where you were born. I don't judge much.
I used to love dressing up as a cowboy when I was like in grade 3 or
No,
something like that.
really?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
figure. Who knows? Maybe I might update my profile picture to me wearing a cowboy hat.
Ooh, I gotta
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention
I
to what I'm
pointed that
doing.
out earlier. I don't know. Should I just buy a cowboy hat and just wear it on streams and see if anybody asks about it?
I don't know if you want the attention.
Oh, if I'm going for the role of Calgary Lego YouTuber, might as well show it. Giddy up.
You know what I want to see? I want to see them make a Hulk head. Big green monstrosity.
Monstrosity is the right word to use.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bite. What's that sound?
Washing machine.
Was that what it is?
Yep.
I
I
wouldn't
think
have
my
guessed.
sister
I
came
would have
from the
guessed
local.
wrong on that because I can hear it. I guess doing the spin cycle or so.
Yep.
Shaking.
That happens whenever somebody doesn't put in a big enough load, and I think my sister's notorious for that.
It's off balance.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
She
thing.
actually once put
These
in
things are
roller
very
skates.
good. What?
I know, I got mad at her, and then I told my dad, and he got mad at her too. And I'm like, I didn't notice it until like it was in the dryer, and I'm like, what the heck is that noise? Like, I'm trying to sleep here. My sleep
Oh,
schedule's whacked, I know, but like, come on, what is that noise?
yeah, that's a bit much. Roller skates.
Just roller skates, nothing else in there. Nothing to cushion it either way.
All right. So it's going to be this. I was going to say it almost sounded like you guys were choking chickens or something. It's kind of what it sounds like. I don't know. What is it? What? Oh, I'm building the steering. Do I get to attach it to the car to the truck anytime soon? All right.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I know. My dad was saying the exact same thing. Like the washing machine and the dryer could have been broken. And my sister was like, I didn't know. And I'm like, you're supposed to be the mean cleat freak who knows this kind of stuff. What do you mean you didn't know? If anyone would pull that kind of stupid baloney, it'd be me. Or my brother, let's be honest.
What are you doing at this time of night?
Seriously, I've had my dad come in my room saying that sometimes. Like, what are you doing at this time of night? I'm like, what do you mean? You know I'm a night owl. I'm playing TF2. I have a little bit of gamer rage, okay?
Now get out, Grandpa. People can get hurt.
I used to have an old baseball bat in my room. What the heck happened to that? This was when I was in being paranoid of life that I had this baseball
So
bat
you just walked around with a baseball bat?
in my room, my very small room, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not so bad if it's in your room behind a door or behind your bed.
I think it might have been confiscated because it was A, really old, and B, was considered a threat weapon kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, it definitely can make people feel a little awkward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 22 sticker. Oh, another sticker. What are they doing? Let's put it on this first.
Oh, wow. That's a movie I haven't seen in
That's an
forever.
interesting. I'm reading the names. I was going to say sadness, but there's an E in there.
What? What do you mean?
You sound better. Did you get over your COVID?
This is
I.
news.
Okay, so which one of us had COVID?
Not me.
I suspect you got the wrong streamer.
The movie Next Avengers. I haven't seen that in forever. It was such a cool concept now that I'm remembering it.
The next Avengers?
Yeah, it's basically the children of the Avengers.
Oh, so it's an animated?
Yeah.
Uh, what's the art style like?
I'm gonna just pull up a picture.
Ooh, that's perfect. Screwdrivers and Lego people. Forget the brick separator. They should be including a screwdriver with every Lego set. They could even charge something ridiculous for it.
No, not been exposed to that stuff. Might have been tired sounding, maybe. Yeah, that's just the posters and stuff for it. That's actually a clip from the show.
Blue, where's my steering wheels? There's one.
Oh wait, it's not showing, is it? No. Okay. Oh,
Whoops.
screen sharing. It's all good.
Oh, is it there? Okay, hang on.
I
It's
just
just
pulled up
that.
next.
Yeah, if you're screen sharing, I just gotta look down at it because it actually slips below. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that's an
So,
image from the movie itself.
and then if I do that, come on, come on, here. Did I not have it full screen? Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, it was an interesting
oh,
concept for a movie.
I've watched that.
Yeah.
I've watched some of that. But it's like Tony Stark is actually in it though, right?
Yeah, he's like the
Yeah,
father figure for all these kids. And Hulk's
right.
like this weird Zen guy until he gets cheesed.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. I don't know if I'll say it's great.
It was
It's okay.
interesting.
It's okay. In the end, the children of anything storylines, like, we like what we like so much that we don't accept anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making another steering wheel? Well, actually, yeah, a lot of garbage trucks do have the wheels on both sides, right? And this gonna be the second one? Yep. You
Yeah,
ever
that's
notice
Young
that?
Avengers. That was the next Avengers movie. The movie is called Next Avengers. I remember watching it on Teletoon one night, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a pretty cool concept."
I wonder if Disney's got it on.
It's not. I remember looking for it when it first came out, and I don't know.
Oh, it's too bad.
I've been checking their Marvel stuff every now and then. It's just no.
Black. Come on. Where is it? Another sticker.
What's with these ball joint pieces? Why are they so loose? On every other Marvel mech, it's stiff as heck, but for this one, super loose.
Too much weight, maybe.
No,
So
this
there.
thing has got less pieces.
Well, there's a cheat. Um, Take a little bit of water with a little bit of sugar, stir it up, and you just apply with a Q-tip or something a little bit of that sugared water into the joint. It'll dry and it'll get a lot kind of stiffer, and it shouldn't hurt anything. So sticker 21, sticker 21. And then which way is this one going? All right. Let's see. Come on.
Ooh. I want to see what this clickbait title is that Ashton Flash is going for him. It's obviously clickbait, but I'm buying into it anyway because I know it's a haul video.
I'm convinced I met him before.
It's possible.
You know, at Yorkdale or something. Because he's local to me, isn't he? In Toronto?
I think so, yeah.
I'm just convinced that once upon a time him and me were at or near the pad wall and chatted, and I don't think I'm imagining it. I mean, if I was going to imagine meeting a minor Lego celebrity, I could do better than him, but I'm sure I could. Oh, yeah, that time I was in Miami, you know, I actually pushed Ryan into a locker. I don't know. Remember, kids, you're never too young to start bullying. And knowing is half the battle. That's what I need. I need some like backhanded, you know, public service announcement I could read off every episode. I was watching Toy Galaxy. I love watching his videos. Have you ever watched Toy Galaxy? He gave up a lot of his collection a long time ago, but he does these great videos on the history of toys and other shows and stuff. And of
Right.
course, he was doing a deep dive into G.I. Joe and the history of the toy lines, and just really great stuff. I can just listen to him talk about all the toys I grew up on. Anyway, when he was talking about G.I. Joe, one of the things they had to do was when they were coming up with the cartoon, they had to come up with a little kind of public service kind of message you could squeeze into every episode. Even if it was unrelated to the story, you kind of had to end it on a high note, like you're doing something good for kids. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. Knowing is half the battle. And I just thought, wow, such a backhanded way to get your thing across, just to sell plastic toys. But it worked, because I tell you, they put out a lot of cartoons. All right. Why do I think I'm missing a steering wheel? That's going to super suck. That is really going to suck. And I don't even have to go looking for that. Like, if it's not here, it's not.
Okay, so apparently, from what I'm understanding, Ashton Flash got something because even though he didn't get his set made, it's the fact that his project got the requirement. He got to ask for Lego products up to 500 USD as a consolation prize.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, that's cool.
So, just
well, what was his project?
the no, not Among Us. It was Fall Guys.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I supported that. I don't recall.
Famous last words. He says, "Me posting this video might further break Lego ideas." Famous last words.
He wishes. Oh no, did I miss another sticker? I bet you I did. I blame you. Just so you know. Did they have us put a sticker on a 1x1 tile? Really? Okay, Lego, you're assholes. Straight up. Lego is assholes. I don't even care if it's grammatically wrong. Lego is assholes. Famous Canadian YouTuber Richard Martin says Lego is assholes.
Literally, he got a crater roller coaster, the city airplane, and then is that the Harry Potter? Yeah, it's the Harry Potter accessory pack.
Wow.
I felt
One,
like he could have done better,
two.
but whatever.
Well, keep in mind what he's already bought too, right?
Yeah.
He was probably at a point like, well, what don't I have? Oh, I don't have that. So 2 and 4.
Well, he's not allowed to resell it apparently, so
No, well, I mean, even if it's stickered as such, I mean, it's very unenforceable.
just take the sticker off.
Well, you damage the box, but it's like even so. I mean, I've got plenty of things over the years. I'm not saying Lego necessarily, but I got plenty of stuff that's not for public sale or not for resale or return to vendor or whatever. It's very unenforceable.
Kick him out of land.
Why is he inland?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's how he's getting some of his sets through land.
Oh, I don't watch a lot of his stuff. I watch some of his city building, but
And Just Too Good is debating getting out of land because he feels like Lego's controlling content, which they kind of are
absolutely,
nowadays.
absolutely, they're controlling lots of stuff. They're controlling the secondary market. They're controlling content. What's next? I mean, I told you they put the squeeze on me more than once. So it's like, what's next?
They control what we buy.
Well, they already do that, and they already lie. Oh, we won't do this, we won't do that, and yeah, they still do. So, yeah, they're not beholden to anyone, not even their own rules. A la the Osprey, the biggest joke ever. How did that get through all the layers of Lego? All the layers of Lego.
Oh, Just Too Good is getting into Bricklink sets now, apparently.
What do you mean Bricklink sets?
Well,
You mean
apparently there are sets that are branded under Bricklink.
Well, yeah, that was oh, yeah. So you don't know those firsthand. So there was a mock building thing, and then it was kind of a crowd GoFundMe kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we voted on a bunch of sets, and then basically we funded a bunch to get made, and they all instantly went from like $150 to $400 or something, like in value. Because I can't remember what the numbers were. It was like 2,000 sets of each or something. Whatever, they were rare, but it was neat because it was co-branding at the time between Lego and Bricklink before Lego bought Bricklink. So it was really cool. And you know
That
what's
kind of
funny?
sounds like
There was supposed to be more of it, and it seemed like that idea kind of took a shit and died.
sounds like Lego ideas, though, more or less.
Well, you know Boone Bricks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boone Builds,
Yep.
Lego Master Guy. His fire truck was made.
Oh,
Yeah, old dude, the old school fire truck. That's his. Beautiful, beautiful.
I keep looking at my Final First Army, and I'm like, I need one more. It's not even.
It's not. What?
Well, I got two bikes on the one side, and then one bike on the other, and then three ATSTs. I think that's what they're called. That's not even. I need one more just to even it out, and then I'll need two more after that, and then 10 more, and then 20 more.
I don't know what to do with you, young man.
Just nod your head and
Yep.
wave.
Well,
Smile and wave.
now that I got your dad's email, I can start conversing with him.
Conversing how?
I'll give him a link to this stream. It should be fun.
He's got work though. He's got work like you.
Yeah.
Me, my
Well,
hours are quote unquote flexible
okay.
for now until I get a real job.
Sooner or later. Oh, what is going
YouTubing is
on?
kind of like a mini job, I guess, so far. Like, it's not anything full time, nothing that I can depend on.
Oh
It's just
no.
something I do for fun that brings in some cash.
I've screwed something else up. I don't know. This is confusing. At what point do they tell me to turn this around?
I'm thinking I might just have to go against my mother's wishes and apply at the local 7-Eleven.
Hey, it's a beginning.
Well, she's worried that that place is going to get robbed or something like that. And I'm like, really? The last time that happened was
Oh,
years ago. Like, yeah, we live in that kind of neighborhood, but just no, I wouldn't have anything to worry about.
what I would worry about is if you work the overnight shift, like a late shift or something.
I'm a
That
night owl, so that would work fine for me.
I know, but that's when the scary stuff is probably going to happen.
I watched a few
Um,
animated stories on that kind of stuff. Yeah,
a couple of my friends do gas station jobs, and yeah,
creepy people.
yep, no, definitely. Ooh, where's the little gold bulldog? Cool. Okay, I want to put this piece on. Come on. Yes. And this makes no sense to me. Where does this go? On there? Over. What is going to hold that up?
Oh, apparently, there's a Lego claw machine in China, or sorry, Hong Kong.
Oh, it probably makes sense.
Buy up to a certain amount, you get the coin to play. The stuff inside is nothing too fancy when it comes, but it's just poly bags.
Oh, well, that ain't so great. That is cool. So right now, although the steering mechanism isn't easy to reach, it's kind of cool. And the wheels make the little fake engine thing go. Very, very nice. And
Almost 4 hours.
yeah, well, no, that's it. I'm looking. This is a good time to cut it off. I got a frame of a truck. To me, it's kind of overbuilt, but I get it. That's what makes it Technic, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, this is absolutely a good time to cut it. So let me put this on a screen where I can see what I'm doing. Woo! Moving it from a 17 inch to a 32. Boom. Wow, that's big. Oof. All right. I am out of here.
I think I might do a late night stream on my gaming channel. Just a little selfless plug, even though nobody's here, I don't think.
Oh, well, I will. I might watch it while I'm chilling. When I'm
Yeah.
definitely done building, because I'm looking at those instructions like I can't blow it up big enough anymore that it's easy on my eyes. Like, nope. All right. Done. I still don't know what this is yet. There's a whole mechanism here, but it doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
But clearly
Maybe,
something's coming.
well, maybe because it's supposed to be a dump truck, right? So maybe it's for the little lift thing.
Well, garbage truck, but yeah, you're probably right that it's probably part of the whole forward lift. I guess I'll figure that out tomorrow.
Yee.
I'll decide tomorrow if I'm doing a new bricks or not. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
anyone else has got a new
tomorrow's
bricks.
Thursday. Friday, right?
Friday. Yep.
Ooh. Okay, it's gonna take me up to 5 minutes before I start my own stream after this. So gotta do something. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Your device needs to restart to install updates. Well, it's a good thing I stopping then, huh? I'm stopping. I stopping. Boy, my English is awesome tonight. All right,
Yeah.
everyone, have a good one. We're out of here. Shazam. Peace. And where is it? Oh, it's behind the light.